Do I look insane? Do I look insane?
You look great.
I love it.
You look great.
Awesome.
You're fine.
I look a little insane.
You'll see. You'll see. Actually, you won't see it.
I will never see.
But that's fine.
I like it a lot.
Hey, Arthur Pendragon, thank you for the sub. 4 months. It's great to have you here. I thought we already did this? Yeah. Game of Thrones, we can't get enough of it. I don't know.
I mean, it's my latest rental, and I'm kind of obsessed with it at this point. I'm pretty obsessed with this game.
Oh, did you need to subscribe?
Love the hair.
She loves hot as always. Hot as always. You look great. Love the hairs.
She does look good.
I look really weird. It's just I just haven't redone the color, and
She's turning into the Daenerys from White Walker.
Apparently I'm a mermaid White Walker tonight.
A crossover.
Crossover.
It's a crossover.
I'm a sea White Walker. Sea Walker.
Hey, Sugar Bear.
Sea Walker. I don't know.
Whatever.
Hey, Moody Mystery. Welcome. Welcome to Hot Nudge. What?
Can we refresh that so the chat's big?
Okay.
Oh, because it's not our chat. It's,
Oh, yeah. Oh, it is. The wrong chat. Cool. There's our chat.
Locked.
Hi guys.
Okay, interesting hair choice, Rebecca.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
She looks great, Arthur Dragon.
Okay, so here's the thing. I have to bleach my roots to keep my green going because, surprise, I am not a green head.
It's like a redhead, green head, right? You don't say brown head, though.
No, or
You say brunette. So
brunette
if there
and
was
blonde.
like a green, like a...
There is no
emerald
redhead thing, though. Emerald,
An
emerald head sounds
An
nice.
emret. I'll call myself an emret.
Can you pass me my beer?
Yes.
Um,
It's the t-shirt.
Huh.
Isn't it?
I don't know. I've never seen them.
Definitely. It's got a little skull and
So I had to bleach it, and I bleached it. I was gonna color it, and I was like, oh, but we're playing Walking Dead, and it would be kind of like weird and cool to have a weird meteor. Why not? Who fucking cares?
Also, you guys, if something weird with the sound happens, let us
we're trying
know.
new mics again.
We have new mics again.
How do we sound?
We're doing shit. Always trying to improve the Hot Nudge stream.
Always, always. Well, we just want to be able to walk around and not have too much echo.
Don't hit your mic.
Don't hit your mic. You listen to the Pinball Profile? Oh, Pinball Profile's here! Hi!
Hey! How's it going,
Hello!
Joe?
Hello! Thanks so much again for having us on your show. It was great. I felt a little bit like a chatty Cathy, but when I get nervous, I chat. So
Can I do the opposite?
I should have a podcast because it just talks so far too much. Oh, sound is on point. Good. That's good. We replaced our lav mics. Anna replaced our lav mics.
Farts, man.
But
I didn't tilt, did I?
you did not tilt. You did not tilt.
I'm happy about that.
Laugh mics. Why are they called laugh mics?
I think that's short for lavalier,
Yeah.
which I don't know
what that
exactly
means.
what lavalier means.
Yeah.
But they're like the mics that the Kardashians use when they like walk around and they have the little pack in their back. That's what we use.
That's what we do.
Except you can see ours, and theirs is like all like hidden and stuff.
Well, they have a professional team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
They have a professional team for
Which, speaking of the Kardashians, did you guys see that Kylie was getting some internet grief recently?
No, I did not see. I don't know anything about the Kardashians.
You should probably keep it that way.
Yeah, I do sound dumb though, because it was on at my nail place, and I was like,
The latest season?
I didn't know
The last season.
everyone's name. I don't know anyone's name except for Kim.
You don't know anyone's name? Oh, she really.
No, I really don't know.
I've never seen any episode either, but I know they're all their names.
Those are the two people I know. Scott,
Well,
right?
okay,
It was Scott,
so
right?
there's Kylie, who's the youngest, who is like the Miss Instagram and is a billionaire, but
Well,
maybe
they all
she's
are.
not a billionaire. No, that's not true. Only Kylie and Kim are billionaires, although Kylie was called a billionaire and then Forbes was like, just kidding, you're not. And then Kanye West said that Kim was a billionaire and then Forbes was like, just kidding, she's not. So but they have like enough money for it.
Saying that she did a GoFundMe.
So okay, the thing is, here's the thing. So one of the makeup artists that she's worked with before, but isn't her regular makeup artist, was in a car accident and they needed emergency brain surgery or something. And she on her story shared the GoFundMe page after contributing $5,000 and then was like, hey guys, I just wanted to make awareness of this. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Just like imagine that's like the internal monologue.
You have to tell her.
I don't know. And she got a lot of flack because they're like, you are a billionaire, you make like $150,000 a minute for how much you do. You could easily pay your bills without asking your poor ass fans to donate to this GoFundMe. Internet drama.
So this is the Kardashian drama.
I can't wait until the guy, the TikTok guy who turns songs from internet drama turns this into a song.
I doubt it.
He's probably also going to turn to the other internet drama. The other internet drama is the fact that the husband of Topanga from Whitney's World is all over Twitter because he found shrimp tails in his cinnamon toast.
Okay, no, I heard about the shrimp tails. I did not know that was the husband of Topanga.
It's Topanga's husband. Her name is Whitney Official.
Okay.
And she's married to that guy. Apparently he's not drinking. Like some stuff about maybe the take weed and stuff, which sucks. But
so were they really strict? Or was he just fucking around?
The last like update was that he was going to get it tested by a station expert who works at the Natural Institute. He's going to like straight up put it under a microscope because the response from General Mills was very much like, "Oh, this is just accumulated sugar. It happens sometimes." And he's like, "No, it's shrimp." And they're like, "Well, give it back to us. And we'll make sure it's not shrimp." And he's like, "I'm not giving you this. Like, I'll give you one, but I'm going to keep one because you're going to tell me that it's not shrimp. And I don't trust that you're not going to, like, tell everybody that it's no big deal it wasn't shrimp. I'm testing it myself."
Another weird thing about these shrimp tails is that they're just the tails, right? So someone was eating shrimp.
But no. The theory is that a rat was probably nesting in a flower, and that is the so a rat nest will have string. It will have like
rat's
nest. Rat's nest. Not to be confused with our rat's nest, aka all the cords that are connecting all of these things that make us awesome and on the internet. It was neat. The story is so weird. It's super weird at Pinball Pearl, and I apologize. I know it's like completely not related to pinball. We could totally talk about pinball now, but I just wanted you guys to know what's happening.
I wanted to know what's happening.
Let's go! Thanks for the sub.
Hey, thanks for the sub.
How you doing?
How am I doing that? Thank you for filling me in on that.
Yeah.
I remember like seeing those words in succession today, and then
I saved you guys like 20 minutes of like a Twitter feed, although it's pretty funny. If you like weird Twitter feeds where people go back and forth and all that jazz, you should read it. But...
Son of a whore.
Yeah, there's some talk about like, because it was like a family pack, and they think that it was like illegally repackaged in some way, but it sounds to me like my brother-in-law was talking about the fact that rat's nests, like dental floss, is really popular to find in like a place that a rat would sleep because they just love, they're like, it's almost more effective than putting peanut butter in like a trap.
Wow. Okay.
Because they will take that and make a nest out of it. So, we're playing Thrones again. I attempted a White Walker makeup and it was like too, like I tried to do it too beauty makeup to be a White Walker, but it's not pretty enough to be a beauty makeup. So it just kind of looks like if I attempted to do makeup when I was like 16. This is probably what I looked like when I was 16. Like probably with the wrong color foundation. I was like super pale. I used to always pick the wrong color. Like recently, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna wear foundation again.
Yeah.
And like I picked like the lightest color. I was like, this does not look good on me at all.
Yeah.
And that's how I used to. This is how I used to do makeup when I was in,
I've never worn foundation
16.
before.
Yeah,
Before this year.
I think I'm gonna need to.
I did also, speaking of internet, I did also try a foundation, a new foundation, not even the one that we talked about, a new one that's like floating around. That's like, this is the drugstore foundation that everybody's talking about. The Maybelline Fit Me foundation.
Not the Kat.
The Kat Von D one is also the one that's like everyone's
yeah.
talking about.
Everyone's talking about that one.
Which apparently, I do recommend, if you have face tattoos, buy the foundation that's made by the woman who is like making foundation to cover tattoos, which is Kat Von D.
It looked anyway. This is.
It looked like clown makeup. Like it looked like Krylon, like straight up stage makeup, which is like fine, okay.
Hey, Fliptronic.
Fliptronic!
How's it going? Thanks for the raid. 41 people.
Woo!
Hey, everyone.
They were playing The Simpsons tonight.
We just started.
We just started.
Yeah, I have not warmed up yet, so I'm sucking some butts here. We're talking about internet gossip, but we can actually talk about like pinball internet gossip. Is there any pinball internet gossip that we should talk about?
Oh, pinball internet gossip.
Is there any Twippies Saturday?
It's not gossip, but yeah.
No, but it's pinball news.
True. Pinball news.
Pinball news.
Are you guys watching the Twippies? I don't know if I will.
What? You're not gonna watch the Twippies?
I don't know.
You have to watch.
Okay.
Why are you
saying that? I guess I have to watch. Rebecca's gonna watch.
We're gonna watch. We're gonna watch together, you asshole. You're not
Okay. Fine. I'll watch it.
If you want to play VR the whole time while I'm
I have a lot of VR to play. Okay, I'm really busy.
You have a treehouse today in Valentine.
Yeah. No. We're not making tree houses.
Yeah, I'm having an interesting hair day today. I braided my hair because I wanted it to be curly. It looks like mermaid hair, so I'm just going with it.
Oh, this is a braid.
I thought you crimped it.
I thought it was crimped.
Okay, so
It's braided and then I crimped the ends because I can't.
Oh, okay. Sure.
And I didn't want to put
heat.
too close to the freshly
Right. That makes
bleached stuff.
Yeah.
So I braided.
Smart.
Braided.
Maybe I can watch the Twibbies in VR.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the move.
Oh yeah, watch it in VR.
Yeah.
Do I need a lock?
Let's watch them in VR. Bex, I'm down. That way we can make fun of it in VR. I mean,
I don't
watch
have a
along.
VR though, so I can just like hang out. Thanks, Pinheads.
Hey, Pinheads.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
All of the layering pieces, by the way, all of the things that you would encounter in the Game of Thrones on this board actually happens in the Game of Thrones, and it's in chronological order. So, from the right side of the playfield.
So don't read the left side if you
Don't
want
go this
spoilers.
way. This. Yeah. And if you haven't seen it, stop. Just read. Like, if you haven't seen it, you probably don't want to
read any of it. Unless you never want to watch it,
Also,
which is fair.
like, the spoilers, because that show has been off for a while.
Yep.
Through a pandemic. I mean, we're still in it.
Yeah.
But I feel like 2020 is the equivalent of like.
It ended the year that we went to the New York Pinball Fest.
You went on your big screen today, you can finally read it all. Let me know, Nick Pinball, if there's any spelling errors. Because I have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, I've not spell checked them all, but we can't read them at all on our screen here. Cool.
I notoriously misspelled Led Zeppelin on the first one.
If you watch it on your phone and you do 1080p, then you can zoom in on your phone and read them all.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Are you still rocking your sweet green nose?
Yeah.
Look good.
They're doing okay.
Really
They're
good.
doing okay. They're probably gonna fall apart soon.
Hi, Lol. Thanks for the resub. 10 months.
10 months.
Holy crap.
Cheers.
It's been a long time. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Cheers.
And Fliptronic, thanks so much for the rating.
Thank you so much.
You guys are great.
I haven't played Simpsons Pinball Party in a long time. I feel
Gavin has one.
Really? I did
Yeah.
not know that. For
He
rent?
has one that he's on the rental list, so
Okay.
he sold it. So Gavin used to have a Simpsons Pinball Party in Round Beach, which is a vegetarian restaurant that used to be right down the street from where I used to live. And
We used to be my favorite thing on like
Saturday to head over there and get brunch
And play pinball.
Yeah, and like it was usually like for a while it was like Attack from Mars,
Simpsons or Simpsons Pinball.
but you always had like 2 games.
Yeah. But I haven't seen it on the rental list, so maybe he sold it. Or maybe somebody has it for a long-term rental.
Yeah. Or it could be back out on location.
He flips games a lot, very often. So, like, he's always kind of wheeling and dealing and switching games around. So, he was just setting up Space Invaders at Deadflip. That's what he's playing today, or he was. I'm sure
Space
he's-
Invaders.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
That's it.
cool.
Wide body one? What is
Super wide
Yeah.
body. Yeah, super body, Geiger-esque.
Yeah.
That one's really cool.
Apparently, the Bally got sued by the Alien franchise for how close it looked to the Alien, and they won. So,
They won.
So thanks for helping.
no, Bally didn't win.
Yeah.
Whoever sued them, like I don't know if it was.
No, yeah, they should have.
It was either the Alien franchise or it was Geiger, like the Geiger. What?
The Alien franchise sued him?
Yeah, have you ever seen? You've seen Space Invaders?
Yeah, but
The pinball machine, the drawing on the back of the pinball machine is straight up the
it
Queen
looks
from Alien.
similar. But I mean, that's.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
I hope no one sues our stream first thing.
Thick with thick. It's thick. It's a thick one.
We're playing again, yes. Are we doing anything? We're doing random. We're doing whatever we want. We're
Let's
doing.
just do whatever we want. We're still warming up. I played like shit in the last game, so I gotta drink more whiskey and not care as much. Hey, Jimmy Jam.
Hey, Jimmy Jam.
More whiskey. Let's carry.
More whiskey. More
Get a
whiskey.
pinball success.
Blue Man is loafed up,
Yep.
sitting right over there, giving us a really, really extra judgy look today. He's been extra judgy lately. I don't know if he's feeling very good.
Oh.
He's had some zoomies here and there, but like last night, like I was petting him and he was like kind of not into it, and that's not very much like Blue Man.
Yeah. Well, I think that the weather change fucks up my cats a lot.
Low Cost Rabbit, thanks for the follow.
Hey, welcome. Welcome to Hot Nudge.
Welcome to Hot Nudge. We're playing Game of Thrones.
Nudging and
This is a great game. I did plan out some pin golf objectives for this game. And we talked about maybe doing some pin golf. We can certainly like pick some objectives.
Sure.
And do a couple of things like that tonight.
But
Or
if
we
we're
can
not
just
keeping
play.
score, we
No.
can't get, you know.
It's my fault, guys. I
Car.
tried to make a pin golf
She did.
overlay and
Wasn't quite ready.
it wasn't ready. It's not ready.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. Both of your cats have been sick all week. It's that time of year. Okay. Oh, that makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay.
Cat sickness
Ooh,
season.
but it's treat time. Okay. Hey, Brian. Let me get some treats for the little dude. He'll perk up immediately.
I think he already knows. Squiddy says the objective is fun. The objective is fun. So the
That's
first
right,
one,
Squiddy.
the first one to get to fun in a single ball wins.
Come here, kid. You can't sit there and get a snack. Oh, here he
How
comes.
many locks have I done? Does anyone know how many locks?
Hold the info button.
Oh,
There it is.
wait, what did it say?
Keep going. It'll tell you.
One
ball.
ball.
Hi. There you are, dude. He's just. I get worried about him. He's a sick boy. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna put him here. You gotta do it like here. There's space. So his face is in the little crest here.
Yep.
Can you see him?
Enjoy his...
Oh. Oh, there he's gonna gnaw it. No, you gotta grab it. Come here. grabbed it and then dropped it. Objective. Fun. Are you okay? He loves the birds. The cats are loving the bird sounds outside. Oh yeah. You open the window and he's just like.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
How'd I get extra ball?
Hey Brian.
Only from the pups.
Oh shit, no, first.
Well, if she didn't get, how many houses is it? 2? No, 3. 3? 3 houses extra ball. 4 is Hand of the King. Okay. Well, let me grab the list of the pin golf objectives. Some of them I think are too easy, and some of them might be too hard. But that's kind of the point of pin golf.
Sure.
You got different cards for each hole.
You should talk to
I don't know where they used to come up with all of
I think they just thought of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Because I feel like it'd be hard to difficulty without having like.
It is super
tested them
hard.
before.
It is super hard to come up with objectives, especially. I think it would be hard to come up with objectives with such a large. But so, just so you guys know, back when Logan Arcade was open. There are some really great guys that sometimes come on our chat here and there who put together a league, but also did like pinball. What's it like? What's a league?
Yeah, so whenever the league
What do you call it?
whenever the league wasn't running on league night, it would just be a kind of a
Oh
standalone,
my god.
different type of tournament.
Yeah.
It wasn't always fun, but sometimes
It was one time it was pin football. I remember that.
Pin football.
But they would pick random games, and then of course they would have all sorts of different objectives. I think it would be really difficult to set up a pinball objective
doing
like that
yourselves?
because you're dealing with such a wide range of skill levels.
Totally.
Come on up!
And like, so for this game, for instance, one of the ones is light 2 houses, other than the house that you pick, which for a seasoned player would be pretty easy. I would think that you would be able to do it in one ball.
Dickhead
But for somebody that
motherfucker.
doesn't really know how to play pinball, it might be a little bit trickier for them. Are you looking for more snacks? You got your one. That's all you get.
Nose around. Looking
He's
for
really,
Everything.
really
Dust.
He's looking for some delicious chicken dust. I've clearly had some veggies once the
So Anna's playing. That's playing the smooth. She's like sliding it with her foot.
Okay. Yeah, so she's got what, Lannister and Greyjoy, and she's Targaryen. That's been my go-to lately, is picking Targaryen.
Come on up.
It just gets you. It is fast, but I know that there's gotta be.
Well, you won't make your money that way.
You won't make money though.
I mean,
You'll make money.
but
They have to ball one-handed. Okay. She's gonna have to play one of her extra balls one-handed.
Why?
Cause Eyelaw redeemed it.
What?
I law declares.
Eyelaw declares the next ball is one-handed.
Fine.
Because I love that cute little cat, Ace Pin. Ooh, that's a cute little buzz. I love seeing emotes that I don't know, and then I'll be like, where did that come from? Oh, I gotta go hang out with that person because they've got a cat that looks like mine.
Okay, I got Lannister.
So what's the money
Martell.
like? What's the money house?
I think most people would say Lannister, or Tyrell. So I was
because
just
of the multiplier in like.
man,
It's such a hard thing to get used to.
you can get big money, especially during start.
Yeah.
If you can just keep rolling over,
Yeah.
which I was doing when we were in warm up, our one game while we're testing the sound thing. I got myself there, and then like couldn't figure out which one I needed to flip off. But if you get it right, like it'll just every other one will be your multiplier.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at that and not paying attention to my center shot, I was just nailing the center shot because I wasn't thinking about it. I was just like, is it on?
Do you know
It's on?
every
It's on?
time I
It's
hit
on?
it from the left side, I just think of the fact that you like
It can be
don't want
done.
to do it.
It can be done.
By the way, Anna is totally playing this
she
one-handed.
is playing it one-handed.
She is playing this game this ball
Doesn't have
one-handed.
her hand on her.
New hair. I know it's temporary hair. This is the step before the rest of the green.
So is it gonna be green again, or are you gonna like blend some other color with that?
I have a couple of different shades of green.
Dash.
I have like what's called absinthe color, but it's just kind of like a deeper green. And I might
That was my
do that.
one-handed ball.
That was a great one-handed ball, though. You like kind of killed it.
I got my real one.
And then I still have some sea witch color, which is more of a blue turquoisey green, which I'll probably put on the ends.
Okay.
So it's like green, and then it'll kind of get a little blue. But the last time I did it, I used like a straight up like bright green for the roots, and I didn't like it as much as the darker green. I think I like the darker green towards the face. But I do also have a neon green. I have no idea what I would even do with that.
Why didn't it start?
Ryan says they
prefer the cussing. So, what are those? I can't tell.
To the what?
It's funny though, like, so I had this hairdo, and then when you turn around,
It kind of looks like my
Ah.
That
bald.
looks that was ball one, right? So that was alright.
That's cool. I think that was okay, Miss 2 extra balls.
Yeah, I
Would you
didn't
like
do
to go
much
next?
with
You
them.
want to be
though.
third? I'll be third. Okay.
Yes,
I know, but I know.
I hate it, but
So should I pick Lannister and try and get some money?
Yeah.
She picked Targaryen, which is clearly gonna get her.
I'm probably gonna pick Lannister,
Okay.
or I could pick Tyrell if we just want to be different ones.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pick Lannister. We're gonna show you a couple
Hi.
different ways to play
Hey,
this
Brian.
game. So, if you're unfamiliar with Game of Thrones, this is definitely a game that if you are gonna play this in a tournament, you should absolutely have at least pin tips open on your phone, have kind of an idea how to play it, because this is one of those games that if you just
don't know
doink
what you're
around
doing.
and you don't know what you're
I thought you were
doing,
just
you won't make nearly as much
you won't know
money
anything.
as if you have sort of a plan.
But I don't know if pin tips will help, but like you're gonna need to know.
You're gonna need to know a little bit.
Yeah.
So a lot of like the
Blackwater Monty Ball is like the easiest thing to
Yes.
know about.
Some of the larger tournaments might require you to pick a certain house. So it's also good to know how to play various
true.
houses.
That's true.
I know there was one tournament I played in where it was like you had to play Stark.
Thank you.
You had to pick Stark. Everybody picked Stark.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's popular. So having an idea of how the houses affect what happens in the gameplay is
I know. Disneyland is reopening April 30th, but it's only for California residents.
Wait, what's Disneyland?
Yes.
I mean, that makes sense. We're like, we want to be open, but we don't want to encourage people to travel. That was fucking horrible.
But I did win a freaking pinball machine, and it's super awesome. I'm very excited about it. And Brian, if you're still here, oh yes, you are. Tell Allison I got the stickers. I bought some stickers from Allison O'Neill, and they're very cool.
It's awesome.
I was gonna bring them to show you, and I forgot, but they're very cool.
I'd love to see that.
Gotta adjust my
She has an Etsy
special pack.
She has some awesome stickers. Did you get one of those future spots?
No, but you should get one of those. You should get one of those. I of course got the Martian. Yeah. Because I can't get enough of that damn Martian.
Agreed, Brian. Before the code change, I actually think Stark, even after the code change, is that only because I just never use the power up for Stark because I want the money. I want the money from killing a house. You use the power up in Stark and it just automatically clears out the house that you're battling, which I think would be helpful if, like, oh my gosh, I'm in a tournament and I'm draining, I should clear that out so I can move on and get close to the end of the king.
Can you clear out Targaryen at the end?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure it works that way. Or no, it only kills one dragon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
I mean, it's still something.
just use Targaryen. Oh, sweet.
Ollie Rage liked the Stern competition. It was super fun to play in. I love it.
It was really fun.
Moody Mystery, House Martell is clearly the OG. When I played this game before the code update, Martell was the way that I went constantly. It's really hard to pass up the opportunity to extend a multi-ball. The reason why a lot of people pick Targaryen is because it automatically gives Targaryen as a house, which is one of the most difficult house to do. But also, it's different than the other houses. So when you pick all the other houses, you have the house is lit, but you don't have the house until you battle it and beat it. Targaryen, it's just done, and you have it, which means you get your extra ball faster, and you get to Hand of the King faster, because there's a whole other house that you don't have to battle to get to those. And you get to Iron Dome super fast, because you don't have to beat Targaryen, which is always sort of the thing that prevented people from getting to Iron Dome.
Sure. And then on top of that, you also get freeze timers, which is like so many things.
Yeah. Yes. And so yes. So Targaryen is, I'd say Targaryen is, you mentioned that it's a little overpowered.
I think
it's a tad overpowered. Lannister is the other really popular choice because you can buy your multipliers with your power. I mean, think about how much you're going to try and use that.
But for what happens with me is I get overexcited when I'm.
What do I do on Hand of the King?
You buy it too soon.
To buy it. Well, well, that's the whole thing. You're like, time it, and you're like, then you have to believe in yourself that you're actually going to do the thing that you want, and then it just like adds this extra pressure that you've chosen to give yourself, which is fine. That's good, but that's how you have to, It's
Deadlift! Thanks for the song!
Hey,
and the host. Welcome. We're playing Space Invaders. It looks.
I want to play that.
It looks fun and tough. Sounds insane.
Sneaky up.
What? Whew! That was the worst Hand of the King in the whole world.
the whole world.
In the whole world.
Yeah,
the
it
whole
does.
world.
It does hurt to not collect.
Brian says they forced Baratheon in one tournament, which I think Baratheon is a pretty high-powered as well. It gets you super fast to wall multi-ball.
Oh.
We should play around with that.
Does Baratheon?
Yes, because every Castle Rock shot you hit, it counts as 2.
Okay.
So you have to hit it twice instead of 4 times to get to wall multi-ball. And it lights your outlanes.
Only if you hit it on time.
Right.
And remember to
it's like
do
the
that.
magnet save, you know? Like if you hit it at the time, it's great. But
yeah.
But if you hit it too soon,
I thought it was terrible with that. But if it gives you another benefit.
it does. It advances wall multi-ball faster. And I would say that, you know, if you focus on lighting your outlanes, like how you light your ball stain for Led Zeppelin. You light your ball stain for Led Zeppelin. If you
I
do
never
the same thing.
I
don't either.
I should be way more intentional about it in this game. I don't.
I mean, the reason it's just so draining. It's so draining, and you know you're gonna hit it eventually. So I don't usually intentionally go for that either.
I have a question about the house that I picked, Tyrell.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the action button is like collecting the iron bank.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't understand when or why
I think it's
I would
just
do that
points.
any differently than like before when you
want
just
that.
hit the bank right before you die. I feel like there's
Time
something different
machine.
now.
Look at all those little. No! Thank you so much for the bits. 50
That was
bits.
just dumb. I was like, oh, it's gonna stay.
Thank you so much. Who let Death Flip in? Death Flip is always welcome, Arthur.
Good ball, good ball.
That was Jesus. She's
It
kicking my
wasn't.
ass.
Well, but still,
But now you're gonna collect all your gold and buy all your.
It was terrible.
We're gonna try. I haven't played Lannister in a minute, so I gotta remember how to do this business.
Hey, Deadflip.
How do I do this? How do I do this?
Yeah, that was a bad Hand of the King, or not Hand of the King, is that right?
Yeah.
I was really bad, and then I just fucked up everything, and then felt really bad.
I'll just have to get to the Iron Throne and pick it up.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's true.
Hey, Tracy, thank you for the bit.
Tracy!
Yeah, it's, I don't know. I love this game.
Yeah.
I can't stop.
Really
with
fun
it.
playing
It's-
Targaryen.
It's
Yeah.
fun to get to all the fun stuff.
It's just,
For sure.
It's exhilarating.
I'm just
This is a
trying
good
to
game.
hit the lock. See? I get it from the left.
This game is good.
I hit it from
I
the
like
left.
this game more than Walking Dead.
Yes, I know you can hit it from the left. Let me move on and
I'll still
It's
waiting
only
for
because
the
Jane
end.
won't do it.
Okay, I'm
And I love
sorry. I'll try and remember.
now
It took me months to set up that, so it's very.
What did you say? What?
It's to set up VIP badges for people. Like I almost never think about it. I'm sorry.
It's because I do all the weird graphic stuff, and then I get. What?
That's not it.
Ah, that was horrible! Why am I playing Game of Thrones so bad?
You like to talk.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Ah, that's interesting. Kimball Howard says the reason why they tend to force a house is because sometimes the ball picks a house for them. Interesting. That's a bummer.
Play your aliens.
Well, I also think it levels the playing field, and it makes you play differently.
Well, it levels the playing field for people who don't know how to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's an added challenge.
I just had weird deja vu.
Deja vu.
I've been here before, guys.
Been here before.
Been there
Might have
before.
been.
Is he makeup on like a now, or was it
It
different?
was a different makeup, so okay. Must have been last week.
You can call me Becca. I was actually a Becky when I was a kid. I was a Becky throughout my whole like formative years. And then my first job out of college, I was working with another Becky, and she had been there longer than I had, and so I was like, oh, you just call me Rebecca. But now there's like a weird thing where anybody that knew me before then called me Becky, and then they're like, oh, I'm sorry, should I call you Rebecca? I'm like, no, it's fine. I don't care.
No! Fuck.
I keep thinking I'm gonna start calling you.
You can call me Becky.
And I know you say it's okay. I can't get used to it.
But that's the thing, because like once I was at that job where I was going by Rebecca, I was like, I actually really like Rebecca. I like my name.
I fucked up.
I'm gonna use it.
I would think I would call you Rachel a lot less if I could call you.
If you call me Becky?
Yeah.
What about Beck? I was Beckwith once, like for a hot minute when I was in 6th grade. Oh, I was Beckwith and Rebco.
Rebco?
Yeah, we were playing with some different names.
Identity?
Some different identities. But usually, if you are a Becky, you're not a big fan of Becca, and if you're a Becca, you're not a fan of Becky. But
I used to love the name Becky when I was a kid. Like that's what the name.
But then Becky with the good hair ruined it all.
She
Or
did.
give me that Becky. Now apparently, Becky is like a term for something not.
We don't know. I don't.
No, I know.
She knows. I don't know.
I know. There's a rap song that says "Give me that Becky," and I'm pretty sure that "Give me that Becky" means fellatio.
Oh.
Okay.
I know. Why is
I
it
don't
that?
know.
That's
It's dumb. It's
Dude,
dumb.
was
You go on Urban Dictionary, and any word could mean
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
a sexual term. It's just like a thing. It's like, oh yeah, you like sheets? Yeah,
Baby
sheets
got
is a
back.
term for.
Baby got back in the beginning of that song.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her
Yes.
butt.
That's
That is like
when I
so
think of
bad.
Becky. That's what I think of.
Is that I don't know if that's great. I think of Rebecca De Mornay because she was a badass when I was a kid,
That's fair.
and she was hot. She's still hot. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. What a good movie. What a great movie. This, unless I can really pull some shit off in this game.
All you need to do is get 3 houses and then shoot off on your way.
It's true. I'm just,
Pull up to your multi-ball.
Hey, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I just want a multi-ball.
Oh.
The time with the Bulls has made you weak. Just gonna like range only. Oh, okay. That's annoying.
Guys, I forgot distracted of what I was thinking about.
you have to start your sentences, right?
Was it because I said something about baby? Oh, okay, baby got back.
No, it wasn't about Baby Got Back. Hey!
You read that.
That's a different language that I cannot read.
Oh my god. Okay,
So-
thank you. I was like,
Your
I
shorts.
thought my eyes were
But hello and welcome
I
Bark
cannot-
your shorts.
to you. I cannot read
God dang it!
those characters, unfortunately. Sorry.
Farts! Okay, I'm gonna do this better.
Is that Chinese?
It is Chinese.
Do you know how to read Chinese?
I do not.
Well,
I take a semester of Japanese.
oh.
Yeah.
Hisu Kuaku.
Waku, thank you so much.
Thanks for the follow.
And the pronunciation.
And the pronunciation.
Do you like pinball, Hisu? Because pinball is cool, and we stream pinball. Yeah.
You like Japanese, actually. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's kanji.
These
Okay.
are particularly complicated. Okay.
I just,
Cool.
I
We don't know.
took one semester and I remember, what do I remember?
Do you remember anything? It's a question, though, right?
Konbanwa?
I don't remember. I don't want to. No, come
You
on.
should stop.
I should stop. I'm probably totally butchering. But so there's hiragana, katakana, and kanji, and it just depends on what language is outside of Japanese or it's translated from a different language.
Okay, yeah.
You are here for pinball. Love it.
Welcome to the
Guess
party.
what? I just tried hitting the lock shot with my left flipper.
And did you not do it?
And then I got
And then you drink.
Okay, well,
Slide it to the left.
it. Left a little?
Yeah, a little bit. Left. We got a little off.
Oh my god, work alarm goes off in 6.5 hours. Blah. Fantastier. Good night.
Are
I
you
need a lot
here
more
with
sleep
us?
than that.
Are you like trying to sleep,
but you're also watching Twitch at the same time thinking
that we're gonna somehow lull you to sleep?
I want to play Lannister. I decided that I just want to play Lannister.
Do it.
I'm gonna play Lannister until I can.
I might have to
See
play
something good happen.
Targaryen this
There you
time
go.
because that's last time and I got it.
Everybody's got to get to the Iron Throne.
Konbanwa.
Targaryens. Targaryens.
Yes, I did it! I said it right! Yes!
Good job.
I just remember, I believe
Konakata wa donata desu ka is like a very like formal way of saying like, how are you? But I just remember it sounded like Phillips. That's what I
Okay.
remember it. So
Pinball. How do you say pinball? Is that just kanji? It's like, or
so.
like,
Kanji is the translation.
or is it slipper?
is a translation from Chinese to Japanese.
Okay, what's the one word?
Hiragana, I believe, is like the Japanese.
Isn't it
And then
Romanji?
katakana is
Like the
translated
English
from
words
English
there?
to Japanese.
Which one is it?
Katakana.
Okay, kanji.
I believe.
What's that for pinball? Or do Japanese have their own name for pinball?
I don't know.
I know in France they call it flipper. Oh, pinball.
Pinball would probably be pinboru. Okay, pinboru.
Okay. Cool.
Because there's no.
Sorry if this is
There's
annoying.
no
L.
I find it
There's no
fascinating.
L.
Yeah, that's why you have R. Yeah. Whose turn is it?
Anyone's.
Anybody.
Me.
You want to go?
Do you want to go?
Oh, it's okay. Sorry.
I like hearing or like learning about pinball from other countries. We are very lucky. So we live in Chicago. So we live in the pinball capital of the world. There are more pinball machines that were produced here in Chicago than any other place in the world.
I love how confidently you say that, and that is true.
It is absolutely true.
But do any other cities feel like, I think we could be the pinball capital of the
well,
world?
and when it comes to manufacturing,
Sure.
there is no contest.
There's no contest.
Not even previous. Like all of the retro games were produced here as well, and there were other companies. There were. I don't think Game Plan was in Chicago. I mean, obviously. What's Farfalla? What's the
Zachariah?
Zachariah was
Italy?
Italian, I believe.
Yeah.
And then you have, I mean, so there's been other. I think there's a Sonic was Spanish, I believe, from Spain.
Sonics are great.
So there are other places that have built pinball machines for sure, but Bally, Williams, Stern. Now Jersey Jack.
Gottlieb?
Gottlieb was here in Chicago as well, I believe.
That was bad. Did I get 1,000,000 points even?
Ugh. Fuck. We gotta.
We need a crown.
What do we need? What do we need?
We need a crown to fight
We need a crown? Okay, I have a crown. Do you want to see? It's only has half of it. It's like
It
almost
looked
done.
fine when you showed it to us.
No, it did not.
No.
No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Was
No.
it? Was it
You're-
more?
Do you want to see what it looks
Was
like
it
so
more-
far? Wait, it looks better.
I
Wait,
think it
hold
was
on.
probably more of a tiara, and I think she wants.
It is
to
a
be-
tiara.
Oh,
Full
Sonic
crown.
was Brazil. That's interesting. I did not know that scribble. That's cool.
We should have had her do this after her ball, but that's okay.
Oh, shit.
We need the motivation.
Yeah.
Ooh, next ball one-handed.
One-handed. All right,
Gonna
then.
be-
I'll do it.
Okay.
Unless someone else.
Okay. Figured would be Rebecca.
Yeah, let's make Rebecca do it because I did the
Make
last
Rebecca do
one.
it.
She fucking has this game in her house.
Yeah.
Chicago coin. That's another one.
Okay.
I guess. Unless that.
I will be honest though, I started adding eyeballs.
Okay.
Why? Why did you? Oh, that looks cool.
Because
It looks great.
No,
But
that's.
I haven't finished the eyeballs
well,
yet.
yeah, you shouldn't have started with the eyeballs.
Fuck you. The eyeballs are gonna look cool.
I like them.
And we still have the rest of the month. So
Well, we could have won it today.
it's
We're fighting.
It is
and it's
not
okay.
the winning of the day. It is the winning of the end. When this Game of Thrones leaves this household, is when the crown will be awarded.
Yeah, but we can play. We can play in
We
it.
can still play in it. Stuck in my hair though.
a crown if we don't play in it.
Yeah.
It got stuck in my hair.
Oh, and it is a tiara. Okay.
It's a tiara.
Eyeballs are
Can we try it
weird.
on? The eyeballs are weird, yes, but also it's a Game of Thrones. It's weird. Three-eyed raven. It's fucking weird. A smoke monster came out of Misandry and killed a guy. There's like an entire population of humans that shipped an aunt fucking her nephew. So, you know, it's weird. Game of Thrones is weird.
Okay, the eyeballs
like it?
kind of remind me of the faces.
Yeah.
Like the
Wasn't
whatever.
there some
the
like
Arya
weird stuff with
faces
the
thing.
trees?
And then I was
too?
gonna add a little
Okay.
bit more bling to the
No, you don't need that moment.
I was gonna add more to this, like here.
I just want it to be done.
I just
It'll
wanted
be
to
done.
wear it.
It'll be done.
And
You're
I
gonna
am,
wait for it,
So I'm excited.
and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna wait. All things come to those that wait.
Andre likes eyeballs. So.
I think the eyeballs are cool.
Arthur Pendragon not crazy about the eyeballs.
But he
Not
also
crazy
called
about
it
the eyeballs.
perfect, so-
All right, well, we should have a poll about the eyeballs. No, we're not.
They
going.
can
We're
be
not
taken
having
off.
Oh no.
No, we're not doing it.
If you don't, if
She's
you
the
absolutely
artist.
don't like the
She's the
eyeballs,
artist. She can put eyeballs on whatever she wants.
I just thought the eyeballs looked kind of cool and creepy, and I was
Roscoe
like,
loves weird eyeballs.
I mean, she would.
Like part of the
I love you so much.
Ooh, the face-o-matic from the Muppets show sketch. I don't remember that.
I do love that the Muppet Show is
looks great.
available to watch on Disney Plus, I
Yes, it
believe.
is the entire Muppet show except for a couple episodes.
It is a little tricky because there are a lot of those celebrities, even me in my age, I have no idea.
Yep,
I'm like, who is this person?
we don't know.
Winter is coming.
Oh, hey Jane, I have a question that's related to this game that we're currently playing.
Okay.
How do you light swords? Do you know? So I have recently learned that depending on your swords expand your combo.
Oh yeah.
What's available for your combo. So like right now, my max before I got that sword would have been 3x each shot. Now it's up to 4x.
Yeah, I think Sandy was talking about that. Depending on- Once you finish a house, I think you have access to another sword. So when you start with Targaryen, it's automatic. I don't know.
Okay.
I could be. Chat, help us out.
If anybody knows how to light swords,
Remember
let
that
us know.
whole storyline in the show about the fucking sword that did nothing?
Ooh, I'm gonna light Martell. Fuck
The
yeah.
one with the guy who would who fell in love with the wildling girl, and like she had a baby of her father's like.
You mean Sam? The dragon glass? That was a huge part.
No, like him getting his family sword.
His family
Yeah,
sword.
It was like his own.
Sam
Tarly.
Sam Tarly.
Sam
Yeah,
Tarly.
That's him.
Poor Sam.
He
Poor
was like
Sam.
doing research.
Sam and Gilly.
I feel like something happened with that.
Sam and
Something should have
Gilly.
happened.
He got his sword, didn't he? Did he get his sword?
Yeah, but I don't know.
There are so many things that you could take from Game of Thrones and be like, why the fuck did we watch like 4 episodes of that thing that just happened? Why was Ed Sheeran in there? I don't know.
And then I found myself on a wiki and I was just like, doom scrolling memories of all of the things that have now
That made you
left
mad?
my mind from the Game of Thrones that I'm like, holy shit,
Uh,
how much I used to know about this. And I completely forgot. And that was a good riddance.
Good riddance. Yeah.
Try making a life game with like 20 fucking places that you have to fill up of
then
Game
she
of
knows
Thrones
everything.
elements.
That's why she knows.
Good thing Class 3
Fuck.
getting into, oh, those are good.
Medieval Islands, great. Hurricane. Which one's Hurricane?
I can't keep them
I
straight.
feel like Hurricane. It's like one of the ones that's like a carnival.
Hurricane is the one that's at Emporium Logan Square.
Okay.
And it has
So
the
the-
Ferris wheel that
Has a
takes
Ferris wheel. And the one
forever.
that goes loopy loopy loops.
Cyclone?
Cyclone is the one with the ramp in the center with the Dracula.
Okay. But
That Brad
also
Smith
really cool.
owns. Oh, I knew it.
I love the Ringmaster is one of my favorite pinball people. Pinball characters.
Okay.
So the Ringmaster is there. I believe S words are lit after a mode.
S words. You mean shit words?
Yes, the last is common.
Lit after
Sorry.
and some houses give it to you.
There's one.
And
What is the call where he like loses his contract?
knocked out my contact! That's my favorite.
Because he's so indignant about
Yeah,
it. You knocked out my contact!
that's good stuff. That's a fun game. Okay, bumper awards. Shooting a ball into the top bumpers allows several awards to win again. These can be collected in time. Some awards are seen. Light sword.
That is
Okay.
also another way to get the extra ball. And
Last stream somebody talked about that. So that's a service.
patented
there.
service. They're called
Slot box.
slot box.
You remember.
Yeah.
You make me weak!
He's such a
Sassy little man.
well, lady.
We found out.
Takes off her mask and hey!
But it kind of like it's a giveaway on the back.
I
It's okay.
mean,
So there's no.
It's like, you know, Darth Vader.
Okay, competing
Darth Father in
House,
German.
lights the right ramp to one sword. These can be multiplied for 2 points. They also light
So that makes sense.
Okay.
Cook's Garage, thanks so much for that, because that makes sense, because if you choose Greyjoy and Targaryen, it's the only 2 houses that you choose from the beginning that automatically gives you the house.
Yes.
you
Okay.
don't have to battle it.
Greyjoy
although-
gives you the house.
It gives you Greyjoy, but you have to, every battle is in alliance with Greyjoy. So you have to battle it over and over again.
Oh,
It makes every battle harder.
harder.
God.
Okay.
But Targaryen
I always
gives you
forget
the
that.
house.
So that makes sense that the swords are lit. That makes perfect sense. So every time you complete a house, it lights a sword.
Good to know.
You like to make that?
Yeah,
Well,
that's the Ringmaster.
That is one of the cosplays that I want to do.
Yeah, it's one of the
is
best
that
characters of the
Ringmaster.
pinball
I want
world.
to make a mask. Ringmaster.
Yeah.
I want to do the hair. I mean,
Yeah.
the hair is almost
That would be
ready for it.
insane. That'd be an awesome, insane job.
That'd be so fun.
I love that idea.
It's on my list.
I know, Hisu Kraku, just, you gotta get to the unmask the Ringmaster mode. Then everything will be revealed to you. But it's,
Spoiler. She's wearing a mask.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. She's the ringmaster and she's wearing a mask.
Okay, I need some energy.
You need some energy?
I need some
You want
energy.
some coffee?
Even these spikes and digging into the back of my ears are not giving me energy, but they're helping. They're helping. They'll keep you
They
awake.
hold it on.
Yes.
Hold it on. I think you guys are cool.
I think
I was gonna add some extra sparkle underneath it. It needs more sparkle.
I'll pass the crown on after this game, since it's no one's crown.
It is no one's. No one's.
I mean,
That. And it's everyone's.
we're all the night.
Working on the night queen.
But yeah, man. The Lannister balance between should I just use it now or should I like wait until I go and then like 5x and something? But I forgot about that you have to unlock the levels by beating a house and getting the swords.
Yeah,
You can actually get it. I'm gonna get 4 or 5x.
Yeah.
Works.
Plus,
Glad
you
we
have
covered
to
that.
activate the playfield multiplier by hitting the battering ram before you can buy it. So you think that you can buy it with Lannister, but if you want to hit that battering ram, you ain't
can't just
getting
buy it.
nothing. You ain't getting nothing.
I'm doing
A Lannister always pays his debts.
Ew, this beer bottom was bad.
Oh. You can talk to us from the kitchen, Anna. We can hear you.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
wearing a lav mic.
Forgot.
Second place!
Welcome.
Is your centaur still out of commission? I noticed you were playing retro games tonight.
Did you catch all of that?
What happened?
Second place was very helpful on our Discord to explain some of the
Single hand battleground. Oh shit, we were supposed to do a single hand game.
We did. You did.
There was another one while you were in the other room and you were supposed to do it. Remember?
I don't.
Oh.
Remember that?
I got confused by him.
I know, I did too, but this is a totally different thing. This is a totally different thing. That just reminded me of it. Anyway, Raid, I get your gun mustard.
I'm glad I wasn't completely off about this one, but yeah, I definitely.
That's
Single hand game!
hey Helsinki, how's it going?
Helsinki? What time is it there?
What time is it in Helsinki? It's morning, apparently, so.
I love hearing about people that are like, I'm on my way to work at 6 a.m. I love that. I mean, I hate going to work at 6 a.m., but I love the idea of going on Twitch and finding some streams that are available to me at 6 a.m.
More hams, please. Ham of Thrones. Thank you. I would love a Ham of Thrones.
Ham of Thrones!
Maybe we can add some ham.
Can we just?
I got everything.
I want it simplistic.
Damn it, this game is beating the shit out of me tonight.
Player 1, you're up.
Rebecca's mad at me.
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at me because I'm playing like crap.
This is a terrible game.
So I'll do the one-handed. Go one-handed. Jane.
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's so fun. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh yeah, one hand I can use on both.
Yes.
Glad I saw one.
All right, Knit Pinball Pearl. Finally, we remembered to do your one-handed game.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine. You're getting that.
I know. I can't get into this. I'm like, maybe I need to do Rebecca.
Oh, you gotta get dinner. That's right, second place, Andy. Also, we need to give a cat a treat. And put the cat on a
Okay.
throne.
Okay, we lit Greyjoy. Finally.
Treat?
One hand.
Sorry, we
want a
forgot.
treat?
We always forget.
And then
things.
now I
Do
need
you
to.
want a treat, kid? Do you want a treat? Oh, here he
All
comes.
right, I'll get it.
This is his seat. Oh yeah, we can put him right here. Here.
Oh, he's so precious.
Here. Right here. You gotta get up here. There it is. Wait, I gotta...
Is he good? Can you see him?
Yes, okay. I think so.
Is that him?
Oh, yes. There he is. Yummy.
Oh no, wait. Where's his face?
Here, we'll get him to come.
Take what is out. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh, what a good boy.
That's it. That's all you get. Just the one.
the one now.
Oh,
So
good
funny,
boy.
you give a cat a treat, and then every time you pet him, like, look at this. Look at this. He's my fingers. He has no teeth, so don't worry. I'm not gonna get bit.
So cute.
5 a.m. in Helsinki. Wow.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
This is exciting.
I love
For
that.
me, anyway.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
You're doing amazing.
Sit down.
She's
will ya?
still one-handed.
Sit down.
I gotta grab my drink real quick.
Little man is still here.
He is still
Can
here.
you see him? You can't.
He's still ready.
Yeah,
He
we're-
wants more. He wants more. He wants more.
I took the great castle of Winterfell with 20 men.
Leading to Sydney. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know where the sun. I don't know where the sun is ever. In terms of where the Earth is. Confused. Hey, Pinheads. How's it going? So Jane is playing a one-handed ball because Knit Ball Pearl redeemed that.
Is he still in my seat?
Yeah, he's looking at some shards.
Excuse me. Yes.
Move over.
She lost it. She's playing as a Lannister.
Keep moving over.
Spoiler.
Keep moving over.
I'm sorry.
We moved the.
Well,
We moved the camera a little
yeah,
bit.
she has
Maybe I
mad
just-
one-handed skills.
I
I just need to play one-handed all the rest of the night.
That was fucking rad.
I am feeling really inadequate that she is kicking my ass with that one hand.
That was pretty cool.
No, so Pinhead's my kitty is a butt. He is a amalgamation of whatever the streets provided to me. New hairdo looking wild. It is wild. It's very wild. Oh, it's even coming out. Oh, what's up?
I love it.
Okay, look at this. It's crazy.
And the best part is like, this is what tells you, you know that like, next time you see her, it might be just, you never know.
You never know.
Something fresh,
You never
something
know.
new.
You never know.
This is the blank canvas.
This is the
Maybe it'll be later.
Tuesday night bleach. Watch some Twitch. Bleach my hair.
Oh shit.
How long do you leave it on to live? How long does it take?
I mean, the lower takes longer because I put that on first, but the top I'll leave on for about 20 minutes. It looks pretty good. My hair looks good. So, it looks good. The old Tuesday bleach. Well, I almost put the color in and I was like, oh, but maybe I'll just be weird. We'll just do a weird hair for a day. No! Dumb weird hair. No!
She had
God
some hair.
damn it! I had a ball though!
Hard as hell.
You had a ball! That whole time?
Yeah.
Sorry. R.I.P. ears. Sorry if you're listening to headphones and that killed you. I like your little Mario emote. I love it. Mario.
Oh man, looking like he's about to.
What's the best Mario game that's existed?
Oh my god. Well, I haven't played any of the like newer Switch ones. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to say. I was obsessed with 2 just because I found it like completely impenetrable
is
as a game.
such a classic.
I don't know why
It's not like any Mario that exists.
But 3, I have the fondest
Squiddy
memories.
says 64.
I'm sure, yes.
I got it.
But it's
Mario
Mario Kart.
Kart. Mario Kart is pretty up there.
I remember getting the game for my birthday, Super Mario 3. I think it was my 10th birthday, maybe younger. And it was all I wanted. And like, getting a little cartridge box, I was just like, ah! And I just spent the entire day.
Remember
I mean,
the
I
Wii?
got Nintendo for Christmas. Us, like, cause me and my sister, we both got a Nintendo, an original NES with the Duck Hunt Mario Brothers, and it was just like we set it up like I haven't even opened all my presents. We're setting this up.
Yeah, I absolutely remember when we first got those.
Well, Still says Sunshine is her favorite of the 3D ones. 2 is my favorite of the original platform. I don't know if you guys ever played Sunshine. I loved Odyssey, the first Odyssey. I did not actually play the second Odyssey. And here's why I didn't play the second Odyssey. Because the first Odyssey consumed my entire being. I did nothing but play that game. I'd come home from work and I'd play it for hours. I would, like, I wasn't even a good friend. I just couldn't do anything else but play that game constantly. Like, move.
So I never finished Lamister?
I love it. I love the
Jesus.
eyes.
I like the eyes!
Screw up. And I also, like, I couldn't
Creepy.
see these.
You freaked me!
It's creepy.
It's so much better close
There's
up.
some creeps. There's some creepy stuff
Hi.
going on. Here, we'll put it over here.
I need a
Hi.
break.
Put it in the
I need a
plants.
crown break.
It is.
You're
At
gonna
least
be
stays
the head.
on. At least it stays on.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
There's little man. Yeah. Oh, he moved the plate. The this
cam?
cam just a little bit. Little. Oh, that's a little bit. That's perfect.
Oh.
Yes. Good. God, I didn't even. Did you guys see that? I was like, and she moved it the way I wanted her to.
I
without even
saw
telling
it!
her
I
which
fucking
way.
saw it!
She's perfect.
Perfect.
No,
That's
winner!
little man.
Look at this cat. Look at this cat.
This is the dragon. This is so.
He perches above, and you just
Yeah.
hope that he doesn't come down from above. But sometimes.
Cat! Game on! Game on! Call out to some Wayne's World.
Back to the Wayne's World.
Back to the Wayne's World.
Okay, so there's that.
Mario Galaxy.
I've heard
Yes.
that.
That's. I'm sorry. When I say Odyssey, I mean Galaxy.
Oh.
Super Mario Galaxy
That
is the
consumed
one
your
that
world?
consumed my life.
Okay.
It wasn't Odyssey. Galaxy was so good. And then there was another. There's a Galaxy 2 that I did not play because I want. It's just like why I haven't why I want a Breath of the Wild 2 to come out so bad, but I also don't want it to come out because I won't do anything else. I will have to start my own stream channel so that I can stream Breath of the Wild 2 for 15 hours a day.
It's never gonna be Breath of the Wild 2. That's not how Zelda works.
I know, you
But
know.
how does
I
Zelda
know,
work?
But it's gonna be like it's gonna be Zelda
It's gonna be a new
Whisper
Zelda.
of the Winds.
It's a different. It'll
Zelda!
be a new Zelda.
I'm trying to.
Skull of the Universe. No, that's not gonna be it. But you're right. It is not gonna be Breath of the Wild 2.
Since I
It's gonna be something else.
since I never
Hi,
actually
are you the upper
finished that
playfield
game,
now?
Despite getting
Hi. Oh,
Final
you think you're
battle.
gonna get a snack?
and then just
You
deciding
don't
I
hit
was
the
done.
don't hit the camera.
I
don't
know,
touch
I
the
didn't see
camera.
the end game
Hi.
credits for any of this.
Hi.
You didn't finish?
Oh hi.
I
Oh, you sweet
had the
boy.
battle started.
Hi.
Like, I don't want to beat it when it will be over.
Up, up,
I
up.
didn't want to.
Up, 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 up.
So I give it back. I give it back to Smitty.
Yeah, you did. Well, you can watch it if you want it.
But are there any hints to what the next Zelda game is? Although I guess
They're doing that one that. They're doing the one game again that's not. Zelda swings so wide. That's what makes it great and also kind of frustrating when you get a new Zelda game because there are some Zelda games that I love and then there's others that I'm just like, I don't really like this format. Like the Hyrule Warriors, which is. I didn't really like it. I don't like that
that's not Zelda.
style of gameplay. It's just not for me.
And it's
I'm very. I have stringent.
I can't listen to you guys talk about Zelda anymore. I can't listen to you talk about it.
I actually
Want to correct
almost never like have finished.
I'm glad you guys can't say my score
Zelda
because
game
it's
I never
such
played
fun.
all the way through. I've never actually.
Is Mario Pinball good? You play Mario Pinball.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I think actually, so Mushroom World is the small one, which I have actually not
Oh,
played
never
because every
tried
time I
this
tried to play it, it was, I've only seen it once, it was at
Small
MGC. There's a small, tiny, like it's like safecracker size,
Oh.
and it's called Mushroom World. And then there's a standard just Gottlieb Super Mario Brothers,
Yeah.
I
which
assumed
is
that
super
was-
fun. I
like
think
that
it's
one.
great.
Fun,
I
yeah.
assumed we were talking about like a Sonic pinball situation.
There was like a Mario.
Oh, like a Mario, like
Nintendo pinball.
I don't know. Maybe there is, and I don't know about it.
Target
I think you're right. Mario pinball, but they had it.
They had it up at Uptown.
Yes. Yep.
I'm
There's a
trying to
cheaty
enjoy
way to play it, but
Be wacky game.
but yeah, it's cute. I like it. I play it. Probably might need a couple new rules. But, with warp pipes, yeah, that'd be really fun. Good idea, Jeff, because.
Oh, are we boring you? Apparently.
He's coming over
Apparently,
here.
I'm boring.
Like I thought you had.
I don't. But he likes.
Ah, fuck. can't swing on this. I'm trying not to play like crap, and I just can't. I can't not play like crap tonight. So I have to not care about it. I have to not
I
care.
don't know about the wand and pinball magic, but a flag with a magnet sounds great for Mario.
Oh yeah, the ball like travels along the wand. Like a little bridge, but yeah, I could see that, yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's like the flag that goes up when you finish a level?
Yeah. Cool. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, Lannister.
Yeah, the Big Goblin one is fun. I've never played the Little one either. I didn't even know it existed, so. I hear that we might be able to go to some pinball shows later in the year, though, so maybe it'll be there.
I will not get myself trapped into the situation that is the problem with Lannister from last time, which
I
is
picked Greyjoy because fuck it. I'm already playing like shit. I might as well try
starting
and make it extra
winter
hard.
is coming on the center shot, which locks you out of being able to bring up.
Have you ever played pinball?
I played it once, but I've never really spent time with it, so I don't really know how to do it.
It's very cool.
I definitely wish
that there was more of them in existence, just so that I would have a chance. I feel like that's one of those games that like you appreciate the more you play.
Oh, nice no-tilt. Just shake it up.
Didn't work.
shake it.
Didn't save it.
Shake it.
Did you try to death save it?
No.
Oh, that's what I've been
I was
trying
trying
to
to outlane save it.
I don't play crappier. I mean, might
I'm
even
gonna keep trying to death save it.
drink beer, and I'm just gonna get shittier. But the more booze I drink, the less I'll give a shit about how shitty I am at playing it. Makes sense.
So
Hazy? Ooh, you open a hazy.
I just power it off.
Turn it off, yeah.
I am currently drinking a Hero IPA Anti-Hero, which is Rev Brew, which is a Chicago beer. It matches my hair because it's green. Because I already drank a bourbon, and I'll probably drink another one of those.
Yeah, it was very
What does Martell ask you to do? Martell, meaning what? Digging through the rubble. What does Martell ask you to do? Martell, the
Those are
house.
the loops. Loop shots, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Martell gives you an add-a-ball in your multi-ball. Only one per ball, so if you get more than one multi-ball in a ball, congratulations. You only get one add-a-ball. To light it, you hit the right orbit. To finish it, you hit either orbit 3 times, and then you cash it out in the center. And it's like kind of like a countdown style.
It's a hurry up.
Sort of.
situation.
Yeah. But there is some, if you're curious, second place Andy was nice enough to post a really interesting, super hard, who the fuck could do that strategy to get like 1 billion points by battling Martell as Greyjoy.
I did not read that spoiler.
I read it. It's like, oh, you get your sword, and you get your sword, and then you have to like, when you're in Martell, you have to hit the orbits, but then switch between hitting an orbit and a ramp, all while keeping your combos live so that you're continuing to build your combo value, and then you can cash it out for really high amounts. Sounds cool!
Pinheads, I will be going to Cincinnati this year in December. So if you're going, I'll see you there.
I want to go.
Cincinnati is like one of my favorite shows.
I've heard such. I have
very
actually
fun.
never been to Cincinnati, and I've heard such good things about
great.
Cincinnati that
So
I should
we'll
check it
go.
out.
We'll have to go. They have a fun women's tournament. They have a cool normal tournament, and then they have like they have a really cool gauntlet tournament.
Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Describe that for me.
It's like pin golf, but time.
Oh, so it's like one of those where you have a thing and you have to like, you basically play a whole bank of games
Yeah, at once.
at once, and you just
Yeah.
go back like side to side to side.
Yeah, you try and do an objective on. There's a different objective for each game, and you have to get them all. That's that. We lost Jane for a little bit. She will
She
be
went to the
back.
restroom.
She'll
She'll
be
be back.
I need tournament pinball. Scribble, you should go to Wisconsin next month. There's going to be, if you're getting vaccinated, that's why. There's going to be a District 82 is doing a pretty
Great Lakes Open?
pretty big, tournament. For no points, but for fun.
I am still okay with IFPA not doing points because they don't want to encourage people until we are at a point. I feel like May. I feel like the end of May, going into June, they're gonna open it up for IFPA points because I feel like at that point there will be enough people vaccinated. Apparently, we're doing good on that front, and by that time it's like, okay, if you're not, then you don't want to be, and that's your choice.
Yeah.
But life goes on, which is insane. But people can do whatever they want.
You finished 4th in the gauntlet. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I remember Keith winning that. I remember Jane was in it too. She was there.
Sprint's 4 days away! Congratulations on 4 days away from vaccine scheduling. Our zip code finally opened up for vaccines here. So I get my first shot tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's going to be what's the ones at the United Center? Is that Moderna or
Mine
Pfizer?
was a Pfizer, but they
Pfizer?
have both.
Oh, can I choose?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll just take what they give me.
Yeah.
But one has a 3.
Intimidating.
Well, one has a 3 week and one has a 4
I was
week.
excited that it was Pfizer because it's only 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to get it done.
I want to get it done because I want to go to the Great Lakes thing, but I don't think that I will be fully vaccinated. But I also, they run a really tight ship there. They're really great. They schedule the way the banks are so that you're kind of separated. Everyone's masked and great, and they stream everything so you can watch it.
Yeah.
Fox CDs will do the stream usually at District 82, and the last women's tournament they did was super fun to watch.
Super fun to play.
They pulled in lots of really great women.
Yeah.
These ladies played in it, and it was great to watch them play.
Jane got second. Jane got second.
If you're curious to see what Hot Nudge looks like when we're tournamenting our faces,
it's a little different.
Kind of
But we're angry.
There's less F-bombs and hard tilts that people can hear.
We're more serious.
So there's Pfizer and Moderna are 2 shots, and then Johnson & Johnson is only 1 shot. My dad got the Johnson & Johnson. Yeah. But he also already had COVID, so he has antibodies. But they gave him the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which is great. I'm so glad. I got it. Hot Nudge Game Pages. If you're also curious, although I don't know if they're on, it could be on YouTube. I don't think they're on Twitch anymore. During our Pin Clash qualifying, there's some game faces there, and there's a lot of F-bombs in that one. That was very stressful.
I don't think I did. On YouTube. I might have.
I don't. It's fine.
Maybe we should take those off. Probably embarrassing at this point. Yay!
I heard the second dose is the one that kind of knocks people out a little bit, but it's usually only a day. It's usually only about a day that they feel like shit.
Hours.
Because I know Deadflip, he got his second shot and he got kind of hit for a little bit of a loop. And then I've known a couple other people that have had the second, and they're just like, ooh, they felt like shit after the second, but it didn't last too long, and it's better than being sick for weeks and weeks and being on a ventilator. And
Coop first says they did the second dose and it was fine. Alright, so it could be fine. You don't even know what's gonna happen.
There were no ass tilts in the shippy. I try not to. There's only been one in the history of Hot Nudge.
Yes. One ass tilt.
And
it's been clipped, so
it lives in infamy. But I do try and not tilt. I actually don't tilt very often in tournaments. Does that mean I don't try?
Yeah, you gotta try more.
I gotta try. Gotta try more.
Gotta tilt sometimes.
I gotta tilt.
You don't want to tilt all the time.
Right.
You know.
Oh no! Scribs!
What happened?
Sad news about Brixie's new bar will not have space for a lot of pins, so no more Brookfield tournaments.
Oh, that is sad.
I really liked Brixie's. So what are they putting instead? Are they just putting more tables and stuff? Because there's room. They're just being defiantly deciding that they don't.
Maybe they're doing like a music place or something.
I don't think it's big enough for that. Unless they're like
If they
redoing.
took on that wall. Yes, Jane is allowed to use 2 hands.
She
this
is
time.
currently using 2 hands right now.
That's right. That was just for 1 ball. Oh, I put in brew taste. Ah, so the brewers. The brewers.
Ah, they
Brewers. Brewers. Yeah, that sounds weird.
Brewers. It kind of just sounds like you're drunk. And so this is super fitting. If you say brewers, you sound kind of drunk when you say brewers. Brewers. Yeah. I can't wait to play pinball on location again. I'll have these days, like especially on the weekends. I'll have these days. It'll be like Saturday. It's like, oh, it's a Saturday. What am I gonna do? And the things that I used to love to do on a weekday, on a weekend day that I didn't have like shit to do that I couldn't do during the week, was to go to one of the to prepare for Monday Night League by going to a local Chicago bar during the afternoon when it's like kind of chill and dead and you can ride your bike over and play on a pinball machine and like just with your friends like, hey guys, I'm going over to Green Eye, I'm gonna play some Rocky and Bullwinkle for our Monday night thing, or I'd go over to Emporium, because that's literally the only time I can handle Emporium. This is like the afternoon. And then when I have to be there battling you guys and getting my ass kicked. Mighty Bean, are you not able to play pinball?
Judicial system.
Judicial system.
Judicial system.
Judicial
We're
system.
doing it. I think that was
It's the
that was good.
judicial system.
The thing from 30 Rock is funny though. The rural juror. Anyway, that's a lot of that.
I think that judicial system, that's like a Dana Carvey joke from the 90s. He's like, you can't not sound drunk when you say that. He's like, it was the judicial system.
I see.
Jokers! I don't even remember any of the call-outs from Jokers. I haven't played Jokers in like 3 years.
No, we don't know Jokers.
I do like Jokers. I remember getting my ass kicked on Jokers by Charlie at Pinburg, the last Pinburg I went to, 2019.
You were in the same group as Charlie?
No.
Oh,
it was just like a random play, and we
Okay.
popped up over to Jokers, and he just schooled me on that shit because he could hit that center ramp way better than I could, and I was like mad about it. Of course. But I was also, it was probably residual madness of just not doing that great in Pinburg in general.
But you got paid.
I did get my shit paid.
We got our money back.
It might have been in the lowest tier possible, but we
got
got
the
some.
money
But we're the
back.
top of the bottoms,
We're
baby.
the top of the bottoms. That's right. I'm so glad I got a medal to the work. Lucky stuff.
Oh yeah, it was a hard
I thought I
one.
was gonna get away with it for a second.
Player 3, you are up.
It wasn't coming
This
back.
you? Oh, but
think
nice
so.
ball, man. Something.
Oh, it is me. Yeah, this is a very bad one. I was like,
killing it.
okay.
Nice work. Yay. Nice work. Yeah, Arthur's like, saw that one coming.
Shall we shame her? Or... No shaming?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we forgot about shame. Shit.
God damn it.
We need a couple. We gotta do a couple of shames because I did a tilt and I didn't get a shame. We do too. Yes. Enough of the bloody pump. I think that's my favorite. Have at
There
it.
are so many different
Like so annoyed.
Is this ball 2 or 3? I don't know. It's both. Shit. No, it's
We need to bring the shame.
No, it's my 3rd ball lock. Sorry. That's what I meant. Okay, I I need to get some shots.
I'm trying to think of some pinball objectives that would be hard, like beating Baratheon without having Baratheon as your house.
Those are good
Would be hard.
shots.
It's usually like one of the last ones that you get to, and how many times
Oh
you
my
have to
god.
Beat 2 houses is Greyjoy.
Sure.
Hard.
Yep. You also got it, great choice.
And then wall multi-ball.
Yeah.
Also pretty hard.
So, that's what helps advance wall more, right?
Baratheon.
Baratheon does?
Even with the code update, I feel like some houses are just still not high-powered enough. Although I have not experimented with Stark Winter is Coming. Although I did notice when I played Stark, I was like, oh, Winter is Coming starts at like 12 million. It's like, fuck! Decent.
God, did
But
you guys
also
see that
I hate
shitty shit? Oh, I got a super dice.
I have to see someone really prove it to me.
She put it in the right spot and no tilt, no shame.
No shame, baby.
No shame, baby.
Player 1, you're up.
A little bit of shame from that multi-ball with Macca.
Well,
But whatever.
I am feeling shameful because I am
Nice.
sucking some balls.
Thank you.
How do the code updates work?
What do you mean? Like, do you mean, how does one update the code on the game, or how do they determine when? No one really knows when and why they update the code on a particular
They
game.
update when they
This
update.
one was a more of a surprise because it was an older game that hadn't been updated for years before this pretty major update came out.
Like, yeah, there's a pretty major update, and it's like they don't charge for it or anything. It's interesting that it's an interesting business model that they have. I don't know.
Yeah, especially because
I don't know.
usually they don't really bother updating the code on games that they're not actively producing.
Right.
You know.
But I'm glad they do,
it's just
because
kind
I
of
love
people
this
that are already
code.
on it. Yeah.
It just shows you that the designers are invested in the games that they make, whether they're still making them or not.
Yes, as
You know?
the table owners to it.
Fuck!
There's no like online
You moved it
component.
out of the way.
I know.
So you.
Oh, you tilted
Yes, I did.
her?
No, I tilted me.
Player 2, you're up.
Okay. Shaming you now.
I was trying to move it. I was trying to move it back. And also, I haven't even broken like a fucking 100 million on this. It's been in my house for 2 weeks.
Well, you
Regularly get 700 million on this game, and I cannot fucking do shit.
You're definitely
I should
overthinking
get
of it.
stoned.
You're overthinking
But also shame.
but also shame on
But
you.
also shame.
It's fine.
Damn it.
You're overthinking it. Shame on you.
Shame. Shame. I need to do something where I don't
Me,
care.
Bourbon, yes. The Game of
don't
Thrones is in
care.
your head, it's true. Some intrigue shit's going on over there.
No.
The new Deadpool code is amazing. There's a new Deadpool code?
Yeah, it has like all the champions now.
Oh, okay. But is the game the same, or is it?
I feel like the wizard mode might be different.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I'm
I
just
haven't
interested
played
in
it
being
since the
able to
update.
put initials and more dumb things.
That was definitely missing from that game.
That's pretty close to. Do I have to restart Tyrell, or does that progress carry over? Gosh, I wish I knew.
I don't think you have to restart.
It carries over. Tyrell does?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That did not go the way I thought it would.
Light bringer. Oh look, this camera's all fucked up. You see that? How did that happen? What the fuck? When did that happen? Was that always like that? Oh, it's embarrassing.
Yay, yay, yay. She rushes it. Why did she rush it?
Winter is coming.
What you doing?
fixing this camera.
What happened?
It's just in the fucking weird spot.
Can it be after party? I think Sunday's probably gonna be our Twippy after party.
That's fine.
Cool, thanks so much for that Prime sub! We love Bezel's money!
Hey, thank you. Okay, I think that's
Appreciate it. Also, thanks for giving us some of your tips on this game. It's great. That's better.
I pushed the button for free! Hooray! Free button!
It takes like a minute though. It's like a process to do it.
I know. Well, see,
It
I
does.
put
I
the
try all the
I
time.
put the link as Muba, and the link tells you where to go.
Does our stream break even? It's starting to. There's definitely an initial like investment for all the gear, but now we've gotten to a point where we can replace gear and slowly upgrade.
Yes.
Like if you are trying to do a stream and start with just all the latest high-tech stuff, it's gonna take a minute to break even.
Yes.
We started with what we had, got a few things that we needed, and then we've been slowly upgrading as we feel we have
Maybe I should have done it.
for it.
I'm interested in that.
But we have like a bank of
We got
just
this yet.
hot nudge money that we use for hot nudge stuff. We buy merch and new gear.
Yeah, mostly it's new gear.
Mostly new gear. It's totally the way to go. And like, you know, I get a little funny sometimes when I'm watching a stream and I feel like they're like shitting on like lower quality, because sometimes I would rather somebody stream with what they have and stream and not stream at all.
Yeah.
I'll watch a stream with an iPhone as the playfield cam. Like,
iPhones are not bad cameras,
no,
especially nowadays.
no. And you know,
You can do pretty good
stream
stuff
with
with
what you got. I'd rather you do that than like have some sort of like monetary line. But you can also see the quality. I mean, you watch IE Pinball. The quality of his gear is just like top notch.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's insane.
It's what we strive for.
I feel like I can see.
Him and Deadflip, like,
I can see.
Player 3.
Like, I almost am not comfortable with the clarity
of
of
how
their
well
face
you
cams.
can see, like,
Yeah. Because I don't want to see
Is this
the
me?
pores within my pores. Yes, because I suck butts. It's you. It's you.
oh, she got a Bailey.
So my stream where I don't have a pinball and just pretend it's a go. Yes. And so you can do virtual pinball, Mighty Bean. If you get a capture card for any kind of console, you can play all sorts of virtual pinball. There are pinball games for any gaming console or platform that you have. There's ones for Switch.
Oh, I
there's
got it
ones
back.
for PlayStation, Xbox,
Sorry for screaming.
PC, Mac. You can probably get Streamlabs for your phone and stream one of those cool pinball phone apps. I bet you could.
God, I'm so bad at hitting that.
Night, pinball pearl.
Good night.
Good night.
Pinballing before bed. Good idea.
Oh yeah.
Knit, what's your bedtime pinball machine? But if you're already gone, that's okay. But what's the game? I feel like what's the game that I would play at night? I feel like a flip flop will be the night game.
Something to wind down
There's
with.
a new Pinball FX thing coming out for all platforms soon that I'm interested in checking out. Oh, nice! I've seen some really cool boxes that people make to play those games too. That was a pretty hard hit.
But I had to.
Here's some justice.
She had to do it. It was ball 3.
I had to.
You were looking at a billion.
That's right.
You had to come
I
back.
had to come back and
What are you gonna do?
you know? What are you gonna do?
Choose
All right.
So I
You're gonna
found
start another
myself
game.
in Winter Has Come and realized I didn't really know what I was supposed to be doing. And vaguely remembering that it's sort of like if you don't hit them fast enough, they come back. Is that the thing?
Wait, what now?
Oh, is
I found
that?
myself in Winter Has Come. And I forgot, like, what I was supposed to really do.
I've like so rarely gotten to that mode that I feel like we've been the same mode.
House target.
Ooh, the hair's curled back. This is serious. Yeah, that's usually what people say to me now. Oh, she put her hair in a ponytail.
Oh, yeah.
She's feeling serious.
We all have our tells of when we're serious. I get that when I'm playing pinball and my leg starts to swing.
Well.
And then people are just like, uh-oh, Rebecca's leg is swinging. We better be careful.
That's like she is in the zone. Like she has no intention of leaving anytime soon.
For you, it's usually if you're behind and you walk up and you're just like, she does this thing with her, she puts her hair behind her ears and she's like so focused that you're just like, oh, I'm booked. I'm booked.
I used to only ever play in a ponytail. And
That's
now
true.
I'm trying very, very hard to
I like
play
that.
without a ponytail.
I mean, play with what you're comfortable with.
Sure,
but
I wanted to be comfortable multiple ways. Yeah. And now it does signify a
Did
different
you,
type of seriousness.
when you first started playing pinball, were there like some superstition things like, oh, I have to wear the same shoes, I have to wear the same like thing?
Definitely.
Absolutely, she
Yeah?
would know that.
Definitely. And I have whittled them away over
About the
time.
Perfect touch. Shit. It's important. You can't have hair in your face. It's important.
If I walk up like this, like you,
No.
I'm not. I don't. I'm like.
I'm curious to know though. Anybody in chat? Do you guys have a superstition when you are playing? And I know it's hard to remember what it was like to play in a competition. It's been so long. But if you remember, do you have a superstition? Is there a song you listen to before you start? Is there a pair of shoes that you always wear?
I do have a weird.
Is there a playlist that you listen to every time you do like a tournament? Do you have a ritual? Do you have a tournament ritual?
I don't.
I should know.
My shoes are probably the main one.
That's important. I mean, pinball like shoes that you're gonna wear for a tournament, I think is kind of important.
Yeah.
Because you want to be able to stand for a long period of time.
The problem is after buying like 3 pairs of the same shoes, they don't make them anymore. So I'm again being forced to just be like, gotta find something else. Not have it be about anything. Like, yeah,
Winter's coming right now.
Preferences, but you can't be like, I don't have my one thing. I'm not.
Coops
gonna
listens
play
to headphones and listens to Africa by Toto. That is a great hype song.
Yeah.
Coops Garage.
Definitely things that'll hype you up. But yeah, I don't like the idea of having it be like, if I don't have this thing, I can't do it now.
Is Winter's coming ever gonna time out?
It does time out eventually, but it stops counting down when it knows you're trapped. So you have to continue to play. And it'll only time out when there's no points left.
Oh no, she got multi-ball. And now I'm doing that sarcastically. We often joke about how you can tell a good player when they start multi-ball and they're like, they didn't do it the way
Because they didn't do it the way they wanted to. She had Greyjoy and Lannister lit. I can see why she's upset. She had a huge points grab where all of those things would be lit all at the same time, and instead she just has multi-ball.
It really feels bad. No, yeah, it does feel bad being in Blackwater without a motion. Like, yeah, it just feels silly. And I did it. That happened earlier because I had a.
But I will say, it's better to start Blackwater without a mode in a ball that you've been playing for a while so that you have your multipliers built up, than losing it right before you start Blackwater and having to start Blackwater without any combo multipliers built.
You can stop. I mean, I actually but I don't know. I think that if you get to your extra ball,
It's true.
hand it
True.
to you.
It's important.
Okay, why am I not?
Arthur, so do you have any? Do you want to play in tournaments when they're back on again? I'm curious. Are you
Oh, I timed out.
a casual player, or are you starting to get the bug? Like, maybe I'll dabble in some competition. I'm telling you, I never became a better pinball player until I started playing people that kick my ass. As soon as I started playing people that just beat me all the time.
Oh, that's how you do it.
You live in the sticks, that's not an issue. I mean, it depends on how much you want to travel. There are some major pinball shows that are definitely worth traveling to. Some would argue that all pinball shows are worth traveling to, but Joe Hills, we're getting a crazy raid, a big raid. Hey, Joe Hills, thanks for bringing all your friends here. Hi guys.
Started a new game.
We're playing pinball. We're playing Game of Thrones. pinball. Tell us about the last pinball machine that you played. Is it at your house? Do you play pinball? I'm so curious. What was Joe?
He was here on Sunday and enjoyed it.
Joe was here on Sunday. That's awesome,
I
Joe.
remember Joe.
Yeah. They're here for
Well,
the cat,
thank you.
let's be honest.
They are here for the cat. He's sitting right here.
We have a
He's
little
right here.
freezing situation happening with her.
What? The freezing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening?
We lost cams, all of them.
What? They all died.
The cat
Wow.
killed our cams, maybe. I don't know. I'm blaming
The
Little
cat killed the
Man,
cams.
but-
Can they? We had a little freeze up here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're working now. I
What
think.
just happened?
Well, Anna's
No.
cam is working.
Yeah,
now.
I
We did
drained.
our
You guys
cam
saw me
back.
drink. So what happened was I got my third lock lid again, I think.
Are we good now? All cams are good?
Alright, I can fuck with it.
They just like froze.
All cams
Yay,
are back.
back
Sorry, got that was very
Maybe,
unfortunate timing.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
The
Oh, that camera.
camera doesn't want to.
Is it plugged in?
No, it's because it automatically
obsessed
turns
with
off when it
Lannister
turns
now.
off.
I want to figure it out. Kitty wants to help.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh hi. Sorry guys.
Cam died.
We got a 100-person
we have a-
raid and then our entire stream died.
I wondered if that was why, but that
It's not why.
It is
But it's just like a
It's
total
just
classic thing that happens.
Classic.
You get a big raid and suddenly everything stops working.
Alright, let's see if I can.
Super cool.
Joe Hills, thanks so much for that.
Yes.
Apologies for that slight delay. But thanks so much for the raid, you guys. And
Little Ben wanted to show his love.
that's the cat.
That's,
Little
One of
Man.
our stars.
We allow all Little Man interacting within the playfield. It just adds an extra challenge to the whole thing.
He's very cute.
Thanks, Mellis. Thanks, you guys, for all the overlay love.
Who said? Wassane?
Was saying?
Thanks for the follow.
Oh, who said Wassane? Who said Wassane?
Who said I was sane? Who said I was sane?
Who said I was sane?
Got it.
How many times have we have to say it?
really have to
We
say
got
it a lot of times.
Yeah.
We're cool. Everything's cool.
Cool. No doubt.
Everything's fine about that. Anyway.
Yeah. Mighty Bean, Little Man did. He like came up in. He came up in. He wrecked everything. Now he doesn't even want to sit on my lap. 'Cause he's mean. He's mean. He's a mean cat. No, he's not. He's the sweetest boy in the world.
The cutest little man.
We love him.
On spot 42. I hope I said that one right. Or is it
I think
on
you said that.
top?
On the spot? On the spot? On spot? On spake? On spake? No.
On spacock.
Oh god.
On spake. That you put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I also added a C. Whatever. So this is Game of Thrones. This is one of our. This is actually we've been streaming this for like
Our third.
few streams now.
Yeah.
We're loving it. It's a really fun.
I'm obsessed.
pinball
It's not.
game.
It's we don't own it. I'm
renting.
currently renting it for the month, and so we're trying to get as much time on it as possible. And this game is so it's 2015. Stern.
I don't know.
This came out in like
Sounds about
season 3 or season 4 of Game of Thrones. So all of the horrible things that happen at the end,
It wasn't part of this
it's
game.
not part of the game. So you can't. Don't hate this game as much as you might have hated the last season of Game of Thrones, which I did.
I don't actually want it to exist.
I just
don't
can't
acknowledge
wait until the book comes
I don't
out and then we
acknowledge
can read an alternative future to their universe.
I want to know what the author thinks.
He was pretty silent about that. He didn't
Yeah.
say anything.
Maybe
He's like,
he actually did write it, and he was like, "Oh, everyone
no, no. But he knows what not to do.
Apparently, yes.
I mean,
remember when
he can do
Brienne
whatever he
was
wants.
done dirty?
God damn it! I was so mad that she was still on stupid
best
Lannister's
person,
bullshit?
and she
Give me
like
a break. That guy's such a
turned into that
turd.
sniveling.
It's horrible. I was all about Brianna and Tormund. I'm sorry. I was like, he loves you for your amazing, beautiful, strong giantness. And Lannister only likes you because you saved his life a couple of times, and he like gives you like the sympathy dip. No, I'm not into it. I'm not into it. I wasn't into that. I also thought they did Jaime Lannister dirty in general. I feel like the way that they had him come full circle as like, oh, maybe I should be a better human. And you're like, nah, I'm just gonna get crushed with my sister, wife.
All right, you're up.
Let's see.
I just want to talk about the pinball again.
Let's talk about.
I know we can stop
what just
talking
happened?
spoilers. So I apologize
I
if
just
we
have a quick
give you
question
some
that I'm not sure I
spoilers.
actually want to know the answer to. When I don't use my gold that I built up
On
as
your-
Lannister on my turn, and I just saved it and was really hoping to like.
I think it carries over.
Does it carry over, or do I? Lose it
I do
all?
believe it carries over, but
It
I am
must
not
carry
100%
over.
sure.
I just felt like, oh, did I lose all that?
House Martell.
Should I go random?
I think Tormund would have been.
Targaryen.
I almost went random, but I went Targaryen.
Coops says they should revise the wizard mode to just suck. Like the
Oh my god. It's just horrible. It like ruins a whole game.
Literally not even a multi-ball.
Stories from the top.
That's a good one. Really good one, Coops.
The whole world just
Like, oh, you liked this? You liked how this game was playing? Guess what? We're gonna make the flippers not work and have it be a total piece of shit.
And then the one shot that's lit and you hit it, you die because
Yeah.
You're not supposed to hit the lit shots on the button.
It's lit.
And
You can't trust the lit shots anymore, they kill you now.
the right button does the left flipper, everything's a mess. Kind of does something.
That does kind of sound fun.
So yeah, I made it fun. All targets killed all civilians. Yeah.
You're up.
It
Oh
just
my
turns into a
gosh.
bloodbath.
And the higher your death count, the more gets subtracted from your score.
Was I first?
I don't know,
I was.
but
You're embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed, but it's okay. It's a 3-ball game.
Uh,
It's a 3-ball game. Melon's away. Thanks so much for the follow.
Over there, that's how you can see it. I'm like
Yeah, it's
trying
here.
to read it here.
No, it's here.
I gotta see what
explain
roll
the
I'm on for-
objectives, even for people who have very limited knowledge.
Sure, absolutely. So this is a relatively new game
Hi, Ease for Evan. Welcome.
within
Hey,
the
welcome.
last 5 years or so. This was built by Stern Pinball, which are still producing pinball machines, really good ones. So this will play a little bit different, like, probably a little bit more complex than some of the older pinball machines from like the 90s. This game actually plays very much like the show. It is very strategic. So at the very beginning of the game, you choose which house that you want to play as. And each house has an advantage. So as you can see, as Anna is playing, you see as the little like shields in the middle of the playfield are flashing. Those are houses that she has either started as playing or has qualified through her gameplay. So this game is like the show, where you hit a shot a couple of times, and then once you get that house lit, so to speak, you battle the house.
And
And
you have very limited knowledge of pinball in general. The objective is to get to multi-ball,
yes,
which is what Anna's trying to do by
yes.
a couple locks in, I think.
Yep, I just have one
you have
lock
to-
left.
You have to lock the balls that you'll get all coming back at you at one time. And that's called multi-ball. And you have much higher scoring opportunities when you're in multi-ball than you would otherwise. So that's the first thing.
I was just playing. So you'll notice that they have 200 million and 190 million or 160 million, and I have 2 million because I haven't done anything. But to get multi-ball, you have to hit those targets that are on the far right.
What she just did. She wants to hit up the middle like she did. And she also gets to choose the houses to battle
Yeah.
while she does this.
This is like one of the most complex
It really is.
codes to like try and explain to a person that doesn't like pinball.
But now
They're
she's
like,
also-
wait, what are you doing? I don't understand. So it is.
All the balls are gonna come
She
out.
gets 3 balls.
There. This is
They
like
hit
a
basically every
binder
every
of
single
rules.
And then it's the most fun. Try to hit all of the shots once, and then you get a really big shot to hit for a bunch of points.
Most of the stress. Honestly, the rule of thumb when you're playing pinball is to hit the shots that are flashing. So right now, what you see on our playfield, you see all these shots that are like flashing at her, like hit me, hit me, hit me. She hits those shots, she's either going to get a jackpot or it's going to count towards some other mode that she's currently playing within her multiplayer.
I lost all my
Mechanically
things.
speaking, you battle houses by they all have a different pattern of things that you have to do. So in order, in a particular amount of time to do them. And so that's one of the, again, this game is like really not beginner friendly in that way. Although the shots are lit again, but once you know, like,
The
oh,
rabbit hole.
I'm battling
rabbit hole.
Martel, I already know I'm gonna have to hit this orbit, then that orbit, and then go up the middle to beat it. So it's all about hitting things on the playfield with pinball,
Yeah.
but
Okay, there's ball too.
each house has a different thing to hit in a different order.
And when you
There are rules.
first start a battle, so starting all battles, as you'll
Mhm.
notice on the playfield before Jane even plays, the very center white flashing arrow, this one right here, this is telling her that she has a battle ready to go. So she can actually battle houses. Depending on the
If they're
house that
lit.
you're in,
She has 2 houses lit right now.
she has 2 houses lit because they're both flashing. And when she battles, Jane, if you would do us a favor when you go into a battle, if you would not skip what it tells you to do before your battle, the game will actually tell you what you have to
Thanks,
do
Arthur.
in order to battle a house.
And to light that triangle light, the battle light,
You have to qualify a house.
one house. Yeah, qualify a house.
Each main shot on the playfield is a house. So you hit the center 3 times, you're going to qualify the house that's associated with the center shot, which is the Lannister house. If you hit the right, all the way to the right side where it scoops around, that's called an orbit. If you hit that 3 times, it's going to qualify a house called Martel. And as you can see, she can choose each house that she has qualified. She can stack houses
I'm
together.
Anna. I was just playing. Was that it right? Were they talking about me?
I think we were talking about me.
That's Rebecca.
Telling me what to do.
That's Anna.
One.
I'm Rebecca. So as you see at the very beginning, it'll tell you 5 shots to finish. Timer resets after each shot. So now you have to hit 5 shots to finish that house out.
What is she playing? Lannister?
Lannister and Greyjoy.
Oh, she's not, but she doesn't have a multi-ball.
But she qualified him before her multi-ball, or she's already played her multi-ball?
I can't remember if I played it or not.
She just wanted to play them.
She just wanted to play those
And she's,
houses.
so another fun rule about this is that she can play these houses up there in that upper playfield. So this game is kind of unique in that it has its own little mini pinball game up in the left corner there.
Yes, that is actually 100% real. It is lifted up off the pinball machine. So it is, and that is called an upper playfield.
Yep.
Some games have it. This particular game is the premium version of the Game of Thrones that was produced by Stern Pinball. The pro version of this game does not have that mini playfield at the top. And there are different rules associated with that game. It's super complicated. Oh god, we're such geeks.
We're nerds.
Yeah, thanks for
we
asking.
love it.
Super nerdy.
We love talking about it so
Super
much.
nerdy.
Yes.
You could get into such a discussion with a pinball nerd about how they play this game. And they will come at you like, well, I start with this house, and this is the reason. And I hit these shots to qualify these houses to stack this into multi-ball.
Well, Melon's Away, I really hope we're recruiting you into the pinball lifestyle.
Yes.
Because find your local pin bar,
And there's tons of pinball on
arcade
Twitch
or
as well.
whatever.
Just keep your eye out on the pinball category on Twitch. You can find all sorts of people playing pinball,
and they're very good.
all sorts of different games.
Yeah, this is a really fun. This is a really fun game.
But it can be very frustrating if you don't realize how deep the code is in this game. You know, look at what's currently happening. Imagine you're a new player and you're coming up and you're me, and you're coming up to this where you have 2 million and you see the other people on your score 600 and 400 million. That's crazy. If I don't know what I'm doing,
We're good at pinball.
they're good. They're really good at pinball. I'm usually good. I'm usually okay at pinball. I'm not as good tonight.
Any harder.
But this is one of those situations where this game is quite complex unless you kind of know what you're doing.
It also makes it cool.
But if you know how to start a multi-ball, you're halfway there towards having a really fun situation with this game.
Joe Hill's community has a pinball tournament going. That's cool. Is the pinball tournament on 3D Space Cadet? That's great. If that's the case, I think you can play that on like a browser these days.
Sure.
Good. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Hey, Plague TV.
Okay.
Okay. She had another bad
Okay.
She's upset.
I'm upset.
So there's another good thing about
I'm upset!
pinball is that you get upset.
I get upset.
What I thought Anna was gonna say.
I get upset.
What I thought Anna was going to say.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Turn off your mic.
Yes, turning it off.
One of the good things about pinball is that you get 3 balls, and then you get extra balls. So another important thing to know is how to get an extra ball. It's different on every single table.
Gee, many crickets.
Yeah, something to help folks stay sane for the lockdowns. Absolutely. Our local arcade wanted to lead into something similar.
Equip yourself.
Virtual pinball to keep us all sane.
So we're gonna do Lannister and Tyrell.
She wants land. She's got a couple of list. So she's stacking these two together. There are various reasons why you would or wouldn't want to do both at once, but we've all been playing different amounts of time. And has been playing a little bit longer than me, but not by much. I feel like
That's so bummery.
Maybe through the year.
Okay, yeah, longer. That's just like that means nothing. You've played so much more pinball than I have.
I mean, someone asked
In that
how
time.
long have
Okay.
you been- They like to caveat how long I've been playing in years by how many hours.
She plays a lot of hours.
I've played, which
Also, she's very knowledgeable and she watches a lot of.
I don't know why you're trying to, but that's cool.
What am I trying to do?
I think it's been about 4
Make
years.
me
that
feel
I've been
better about
playing.
myself.
You've been playing like what, 5 or 6 years?
Yeah, just like one extra year.
Rebecca's been playing a bit longer.
Yeah.
Her and her sister
Long time.
have been into this. They've owned games.
Yeah. She's very knowledgeable. She has. It's crazy. I learned stuff from her every stream. Whose turn is this? You.
Yep.
I sucked. So frustrating. Pinball's a frustrating game. If you like frustrating games, you'll like it.
I get really into my hobbies, so I haven't been playing as long as they have in terms of actual years, but I've probably spent twice as much time
And she's better
of
than
my
us,
time
okay?
playing.
This is what I'm trying to say. Better, and she hasn't been playing as long, and it hurts my feelings.
Apparently it hurts her feelings.
That's why I have to make caveats.
Oh god.
Alright?
Oh god.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We're all friends.
We are
We're
friends.
teammates, actually.
Yeah.
As well.
So the game of life thing your overlay is doing, is that just a looping video? Yeah, I think it's just a GIF. Or it might be a video. She was doing GIFs for a while, but I think she might have upgraded to videos. Yeah, Rebecca made this whole thing. I don't know how it works, so when she comes back to the bathroom, she'll Yeah, she did this. She drew this whole thing, and some parts might be a little different, but yeah, that spinner thing I doubt is random. I don't think it's random. Because that would be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure you can find the loot down there. Yes. The session level is off the charts. True. And truthfully, Jane has taught me more things about pinball than anyone, really. She's very good. Very good. And she just beat me. She just beat me. So, but that's because I fucked up.
Oh gosh, are you guys making me feel more inadequate?
No, Nolan's always asking about your overlay though. Is it just a looping video or is it
It's a GIF.
Okay.
So it's a couple different layers. So there's the actual moving parts are a separate GIF, and then you have the background set up. And the only reason I do it that way is because the size of the GIF gets a little funky if you have too many colors, and a PNG saves more radiance.
But what about like a video? Can't you just make a little video of it? Like,
it's just a larger size.
Video of then a GIF?
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Like this GIF is a large GIF and it's less than 1 meg. Whereas any video that I create is gonna be like multiple. It's gonna be like the.
Okay.
It depends on the animation style.
Sure. Yeah.
The more smooth the animation, the better it is if it's just a running video. And I did that for the spiral behind Twilight Zone.
Okay.
Yeah. That, but it's a much larger size.
Okay.
Talking like 6 to 7 times the size.
Okay.
So
we can talk about that. I'm getting nerdy in my head.
Game of Life thing your overlay is doing, is that just a okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not a randomized spinner though. That is we chose those numbers and it's just a video.
Yeah, it's basically designed to bring your fake play piece from the right side to the left side. So you'll notice as it spins, there'll be like a little green piece.
Yeah.
It'll come out. So right now it's just to the left, top left of the spinner. When it spins, okay, it's a 5. It's gonna move 5. It's gonna go behind the thrones. Then it's gonna emerge again to the left, bottom left of Jane when it spins again, and it goes through, and it's accurate. So when you see
when you see 9, it'll go 9.
It'll go 9 spaces. Yeah.
But when I see this video or this GIF, this spinny thing, I just think of that sound.
You can hear. You can
just hear it.
Feel the sound
cool.
just by seeing it.
I love that sound. I feel like the IFP ranks have probably atrophied a bit.
Yes, for sure. For those that don't know what IFPA is, the International Flipper Pinball Association, or the IFPA, actually ranks pinball players throughout the world based on how they perform in IFPA-sanctioned tournaments, which, unfortunately, we have not been able to play IFPA-sanctioned tournaments for
about a year.
Over a year.
Yep.
IFPA suspended any rankings
in March 2020. That's right.
In March of 2020 to discourage those to play publicly when it wasn't safe to do so.
Which is good because the people who weren't safe would have been much higher in the ranks right now.
Exactly.
And
it would have encouraged people to play in tournaments that might not have been in their best interest.
Yeah.
Also, it set an unfair advantage because there are some places that handle this better than other places.
Yeah.
And so if you live in, say, New Zealand, and you were able to play publicly, and nobody else would be able to play, you'd be top of the pops. Top of the pops. So technically IFPA is still not lifted that sanction. I think they're kind of waiting for sort of most pinball machines are made in America, not all, but most. And America has not treated this pandemic as well as some other places, for better and for worse, mostly worse.
We're getting there though. We're getting there. I feel hope.
But fingers crossed.
Yeah. Jane is 633 in the world of ranked pinball. She's highest ranked of us 3. And she's been playing for Lace Long. We were talking about earlier.
judgy.
Ooh, you
man
built-
just-
You built a wide body virtual pin. That's super cool.
That's
BG Black
awesome.
Eye.
I've never even heard of
I
a.
didn't even know that.
Never even heard of a wide body.
Nick
beacon.
says, "Nice hand of the king." By the way.
Martell
Hey Nick.
stops you every time.
Oh, did you bring Martell into that?
Yep.
Yeah. I've been trying to bring Stark instead of Martell.
Yeah.
I got top 1,000, just barely. I'm barely in the top 1,000.
I'm like 2800. I'm like not.
Well, she hasn't competed. You've been playing longer and know more about pinball than anyone I know. I think. You can just recite a
That's
call
not
out.
true.
You know call outs from games. Well, I don't know the call outs from every game. You know so much stuff.
I have memories
Rebecca.
for different things. I have memories for different
You
things.
know so much stuff. Anyway. And you don't, I mean, Jane and I traveled across the states.
But I also did not travel as much for tournaments.
We traveled and we went to different tournaments all over the USA.
I
We
can't
went
tell you how
to
many times these
Atlanta.
kids have beaten me, including right
We went to California. We went to Pittsburgh. We went to New York. We went to Colorado.
California. Remember that song?
No.
The shit. What was that stupid show with Rachel Bilson and Misha Barton? Remember
No.
California teenagers? Barts.
Nope.
I know. 2790. Woo! The OC. Yes.
The
The OC. That was the theme song of the OC.
43-inch 4K monitor. And you get to play the classic EM tables. That's nice.
That's really great. In the size that they should be. So
That's
you're playing
super
like
cool.
Paragon as it should be played.
That's really cool.
Wide.
Lucky Luke is a blast. Nice. Yeah, you're top 3,000, Rebecca. I mean, we're all top 50 in women's tournament, right?
Hi.
Is that right?
Hi, kid. There's a cute cat sitting on the top.
Rankings are interesting. There are so many fewer.
There are a lot of female players that will only play in female tournaments. It is possible. It is a thing. So.
And there's, yeah.
Which is I even mean like women in the world
Of
rankings.
pinball.
Yeah, like because
Amazing.
Probably
in our own list,
10%.
it's like yeah.
I have 3 million points.
Start again. You're gonna do it this time.
I was gonna try and make
Over
it.
doubled my score after I talked
I was gonna try and make it so you guys didn't see that.
I
but
wasn't
you
really
saw it.
talking smash.
Just kind of
Target
Activated her somehow.
caveat.
It's just not. It's just. It wasn't my game.
Fair question.
Fine. It's fine. All skill levels are valid. You
Anyway,
get 30
no
million or
sweaty
3
boys
million.
allowed playing TV. Yeah, it's sometimes nice to have no sweaty boys allowed.
No what?
Sweaty boys or boys allowed in our tournament.
I mean, the thing with pinball that is so fascinating is it is a lot of young people are just starting to get into it because it wasn't really part of their childhood, and so there's a conglomerate of people that
Conglomerate.
Well,
I just have to maybe.
I wouldn't be into it if the internet existed and I couldn't watch
Pinball
tell me what to do,
videos,
like,
yeah, how to
on
play.
stream,
Yeah.
like this. Like,
Because
you
there's
have
no
to-
way to know how to
Yeah.
play this game unless you watch something.
Exactly. I mean, well, you could, but you just have to spend a lot more time.
Well, you have to
Figuring it
even.
Yeah, you could spend
The
years
idea to
knowing
even know that there are like deep rule sets for something like this, I could see that being a barrier of somebody just like, oh well, I like, because when I used to play pinball as a child, I would play just thinking like, oh, it's just fun. It's a machine. It's fun. Not even realizing that there's like a
Yeah.
not realizing that there's like a deeper like sort of way to play it that maximizes points and.
Is there a wiki where all the rules are for every pinball machine?
Technically, on Tilt forums, there's a wiki rule sheet,
There is.
and they try, but it's all crowdsourced. So,
If there's a wiki.
well, it's called like
their-
wiki pin.
forums.
It's called like pin wiki is what it's called.
Okay.
Well, every single one of their rules should be read.
Right, but I want a wiki where you can search. Well, I guess it would just be threads in the
search
forum.
gaming rules.
Yeah,
You will
Lock is
still. Not like a library, it's like a forum.
it depends on how old the game is too. I mean, there is people that put together different.
Super evil mega corporate people teaching good laws, right?
A lot of people like to play to beat the tables, to beat the story of the game. rather
Yes.
than- Yeah, that makes total sense. See every
Absolutely.
everything has
It's just
to
like
do it.
it's
Yeah,
just
through
like
all
a
the
video
worlds.
game. You can get to the end story mode much faster than if you were to try and do every single thing in the game.
And that's what we talk about when we say that that's why you would choose Targaryen, for example. Because you'll get to see a lot
More of the
more
game.
of the game, but you might not be able to score that way.
Choose your house.
Did you go? Do you want to go last since you won?
Boy, oh boy. I better get at least 500 million on this game or I'll feel very inadequate.
House Baratheon.
Very inadequate.
House Lannister. House Greyjoy. House Tyrell. House Martell.
Blake TV, that is actually something that I've been wanting to do, like very short 10-minute max videos of like how to blow up this game. The complexity of that is that there are just so many ways that you can play many games. So it's kind of like, here's one way to get a good score on this game. But
Careful, careful.
it's just
Keep
hard
doing
to
that.
say, like, this is the way to do this. I start with this mode and I do this. But then other people say, hey,
I
that
dangered
doesn't
you.
work for me.
We should just restart this whole game.
No.
Are you having a good one?
Oh, you danged the other one. Okay,
I
that's fine.
dangered the other
Just
one.
do it. Yeah, I'm not having a good one.
I'm sorry.
House
So she's
Shame!
Shame!
Yes, thank you.
agreed.
Thank you,
Blisskull.
This is the only one
Glenn.
that I actually feel.
So that's another thing. If you don't play a lot of
I
pinball,
will agree with that.
if your game is on free play, like our game is currently because it's in the house, you can actually hard restart the game. Wait, hold on 1 second. Before you do that,
House Tyrell.
What?
House Martell.
This is like a little bit off.
there we go. Okay.
I thought you were going to have her hard
Targaryen.
No.
Okay.
No. You're like, okay, we're still gonna play like dorks.
Oh yeah, you can freeze the timers with Targaryen.
Me too, need some of that Papa is long. Yeah, that's the thing that, Play TV, that's just something that I've seen recently, or like, when I look up a game, it's like, oh, here's a really great game I played on this, and that's like, cool, but that's like an
No.
hour.
Has she learned her lesson? Apparently she... Oh,
Choose.
you're not...
Someone else go.
Thank you.
It's too much.
Phone videos are super great.
Choose.
The idea that we had was that we would do a game, but we would just show you the things, like, hey, to play Kiss, here's what you can do to get a really good score, and it's like, it's millennialized, it's
So it's
Gen
like-
Z-ized,
It's TikTok videos.
TikTok videos of how to play
1 minute
pinball,
videos of how to play.
which would be very
It
challenging.
would be super hard to cut that together.
But it's possible. And it's an idea that I've had, but just...
You have a lot of ideas.
Well, when I wanted to do it, it was before we actually had some cameras that I think would... We only had webcams at the time, so to record from them,
Okay,
it
yeah.
was too much CPU to record all 3 videos
restart
at
that?
a decent size.
Do it.
I don't have to.
Why not?
I don't have to.
Do you want to?
Do you want to start? Yeah. Do you want to start? Yeah. Do you want to restart that game? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what song she's singing. But
Do you want to touch me there? You don't know the dumb Gary Glitter song?
Well,
Yeah.
who wants to,
Oh,
who wants
yeah.
to go first now?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can try one more time.
No?
Doesn't it
This
Gary
I will
Glitter?
not do.
Gary Glitter. Well, I'll go.
I'll just
How about I go? I'll go
Oh my
first.
god.
Choose your house.
Player 3.
How about I go? Hi, kid.
2 ADD for me.
Hi, kid. Oh, kid. Okay, back up a little. Okay, back up a little, kid.
Yes.
I just
Garage
chose
again.
Stark accidentally.
Oh no. Restart it. Okay, we'll all play Stark.
She's like, fuck no, I don't want to play Start.
So this adds a different element to the game. The cat.
I will try and go for Winter is Coming. Why not?
Covering
Let's all play Start.
the game. And
We have actually not seen a Winter Has Come multi-ball on this
I
game.
did that about 3 games ago.
Okay.
I asked you guys specifically what was supposed to be during it, but that's okay.
I don't know.
So I'm cool with getting that again, so we can figure it out.
I know, he's the best. This is little man. He
You guys remember seeing me get Winter Has Come?
I do. I remember. It wasn't
I was probably being a dummy. Okay.
so there's something called Tommy dollars when it comes to pinball games, and that's when you put $1 over your flippers. And like you play a game not being able to see your flippers, and it's like something people do for fun. This is what we do. This is our version of it, and it's called Tommy Kitty dollars.
Kitty butts.
Just the kitty.
Oh, kitty
on the
butts.
playfield, and we can't see what we're doing. And you can't see half of it either. But you see a kitty, so
So it's worth it. Why don't you back up a little bit? Like, back up right there. That's a good spot. You can't see the score, but you can at least see some of the pinball.
Look how regal.
look at how
Like,
perfect.
I know my spot now.
Oh my
I got this. This little machine is my machine. Because I am a little man. Awkward. I like him up there.
Yeah, it is cute.
He's so cute.
He's being cute right now.
Smith.
Greatest ever played with mod, yeah. You gotta like keep that area. and
He
only
costs
that area,
$100
and you're
million.
That's how you would fix that mod.
That's right.
You can't ever
Is it
keep
Vina?
that mod there. Whoever wants to play.
Okay, we're back to the original order.
Yes, and we're all playing Start?
We're all playing Star.
Well, we don't have to. You guys can play whatever you want. I'm playing Start.
Really curious to know about.
I don't know how to play
Started
Stark.
multi-part.
I don't know anything about it.
I keep asking. Dark makes it easier to get through. Winter Has Come, but Baratheon gets you to wall multi-ball faster.
Start gives you higher values for Winter is Coming.
Higher value.
So every time you get a Winter is Coming, it's worth double at Start than it is for every other house. And then, so if you have 2 or 3 times multiplied, you can
So
really...
you just want to keep kind of repeating stuff.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where Winter is Coming is one of those hurry-ups that most people don't like. But if you want to plan out where your hurry-ups are, you can try for that.
So it's like you started multi-paw.
Paw of the King. You are now the Paw of the King. I should make a pin with a little cat paw as the hand of the king paw.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I love that.
New merch.
Genius. You're a genius.
Playfield is purdy with a pretty cat.
Oops.
Play the next ball one-handed. Woo! Okay. Low cost rabbit. We'll do the next ball one-handed.
My turn.
How about, since we're all on ball 1, let's all play ball 1 both hands, and then we all play ball 2 one-handed. That makes sense.
Do the dead frighten you?
Meowty ball.
Do the dead
Meowty
frighten
ball.
You need to get that one into your lexicon. Because
Do the dead frighten you?
Shit.
Winter is coming. Fuck. You are now hand of the king. Choose your house. Paw of the King is definitely better than Meowster of Coin. Yeah.
House stop.
Ooh, Meowdy Ball. Why didn't Bex, can you rewrite the ROM on your Bad Cat Pinball machine so that it says Meowty Ball? Meow, 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 meow.
Winter is coming.
is that the sound for Bad Cats?
Well, there's a shot that you hit that says meow, 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 meow.
Really?
And then seafood is like this perfect harmony of chorus where it's like seafood. I love it. But again, I haven't played that game in over a year. It hasn't been on the floor at Logan in
Yes.
a long time.
I'd be lying.
I'd be lying if I didn't say I love this. Oh,
I'd be lying.
oh,
Oh, Lord.
oh, it's a good one.
Jingle Cat style.
That's a good one.
I love a good Jingle Cats. They could make a pinball machine called Jingle Cats.
Yeah.
And I would not hate it. Everyone else would.
Here's the thing. Okay, so I've increasingly I'm part of a lot of pinball groups on Facebook because I'm old enough to be on Facebook for a decent amount of time. I know Gen Z doesn't do Facebook anymore because it's not cool because people like us are on it and we're old people. Fine.
Cool.
However, I have noticed that it's like a trend that lots of people are saying themes that they want to play, and some people are annoyed by people saying we should have this theme or we should have that theme. But here's the interesting thing. What if there is a concentrated effort by, like, and maybe this goes against all the licensing agreements and stuff, but like, what if Stern came out with re-theme kits? Kind of like some of the other re-theme aftermarket products, where it's like, hey, you have a Metallica, but you don't like Metallica music? Totally fine. We have provided a re-theme kit that turns your Metallica into Dog the Bounty Hunter. Because why the fuck not? It's just a re-theme kit. And it's artwork, and it's a ROM that updates your system.
Yeah.
But it still requires somebody to do the effort, but I feel like something like that would be kind of interesting.
The P3, the multi-morphic.
Or like, here's a playfield, you slip it in, and then you put this new prom in, and you can do it.
Something like that.
They do!
Yeah.
And it's like designed for like slipping in new playfields with new games.
Yeah.
Like the really horrifying CPR. Yeah, the re-themes on CPR. That's the company that does the re-themes where it's like Harlem Globetrotters, but here's like really tacky, tattooed, naked ladies.
Yikes.
Like, who would do that?
I have not looked at CPR. I wish I didn't know that it existed, and now I have to
They
look at it.
exist, they exist. But I'm just thinking, like, in general, like, oh, you have a licensed theme that is super cool, but maybe it wouldn't sell 1,500 pinball machines, so we're not going to do a whole new run. But we'll sell theme kits that allows you to do
But
it.
that's just, I guess. I mean, so it's just it's the same playing field layout. It's just rules
Yeah. And I know they do that, like, on some of the home pin themes and stuff, that they re-themed them. You know, they'll reskin something.
I know, that's hard to do, though. I mean, that definitely takes a lot of effort to retheme like that. Like, it would
But
cost
not
a
as
lot of
much
money.
effort as a new pinball machine to manufacture a brand new pinball machine.
Maybe a similar amount. You
You
have to
think?
undo everything to put that playfield in. You have to take it all apart.
Or it comes as like a populated playfield that's half the price of a new pinball machine.
With the wires?
So like instead of like $6,000, you're spending $3,000
But
for a
most
populated playfield and a prom and
I think most
instructions
of the
on how to
money
do
that
that.
they fucking put into this is labor for that kind of shit. For the populating of the plate. I think multi-morphic has the right way of doing it. Like,
Yeah. You're probably right on that.
I don't think, I mean, I should be...
Joe Hills, thank God they rethemed the Weird Melons game. The boob pin.
Yeah,
Yes.
that Weird Melons game is weird.
It's called Big Juicy Melons. It's a giant garbage can of misogyny, but PBR is pretty fun.
It's okay. I mean, I like the idea of making a retro, like,
I do.
EM, but with modern parts.
The problem is that just the price point. You can't lower the price point because of the manufacturing process. Yep. And most
Takes
people
a
buy
lot of
EM
time.
games because you can buy an EM pinball machine. At least before COVID, you could buy one for less than $1,000.
Dated.
Running, working. You cannot buy a brand, like, you know, the Primus game is like $8,000. And it's an EM. So it's like hard to say, am I going to buy this game that might be a cool theme, but it's like the playing level is not going to be nearly as complicated as what I can also get for the same amount of money, which is like this game. You can buy a Game of Thrones which has this crazy deep rule set for. At the time, I think the Pro was like 5,600 or something, maybe $6,000 for a Pro pinball machine. This is a premium, so you're probably looking at like 8,500. Yeah.
But yeah, a pinball machine it's not a cheap. It's not a cheap hobby.
It's not cheap. No.
It's not a cheap hobby. But it's a fun thing. It can be cheap if you don't want to collect. If you want to just go on location and play. And
but it's not
cheap
cheap because when you go on location and play, you're going to spend. I actually, renting games in my house the entire pandemic, I still spent less on pinball.
Really?
Because I would go on location and I'd spend. But even on a free night, you're going to go to a bar and you're going to get a couple drinks. Yeah. And you're going to spend $30 on booze. Because I buy whiskey. That's why. I buy bourbon. So my drinks are going to cost like $10.
I get like PBR.
I tip well.
$4.
I tip well, and I buy bourbon. So it's like $10 a drink. I get 3 drinks or so, 2 or 3 drinks. And then I play at least $10 worth of pinball. So maybe the pinball doesn't cost that much.
Yeah.
But the outing is going to cost me $50.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
A couple drinks, she says. Hey, man. If it's close to your house and you're being safe and not driving home, then do it. I'm still sucking bugs.
Me too.
I'm constantly sucking bugs on it. And I have actually been getting better at this game. It's just, the camera's turned on. I blame, I just...
You blame yourself.
I blame myself. Yeah. I mean, there's only one person to blame, it's myself.
And that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes we have off nights.
$30 on booze. Cheap date. See? What is this? I mean, I don't get like top shelf foods. Like I'll get I'm not gonna get like a Jim Beam meat or a Jim Beam on the rocks because but I'll get like Buffalo Trace. It's not like I'm like requiring, Journeyman or
Journeyman. Yeah.
I mean, it's higher shelf.
I know, but it's not good. Buffalo Trace is better.
Buffalo Trace is pretty good.
Let's
Black
get into
velvet
bourbon
water.
talk now.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about bourbon?
I would love to talk about it. Did you know that I went on a bourbon tour?
I love that you went on a bourbon tour.
It was great.
I want to go. That's actually one of the things that
We should do it in October.
Which is interesting because they're like I was telling you about the cabins in Gatlinburg, which is near.
Yeah, I drove past it.
There are cabins that have pinball machines in them. It's quite common in Gatlinburg and like Kitchen Forge, and there's like, we should do a hot nudge tour of bourbons.
Do a hot bourbon
tour.
Hot
bourbon.
It wouldn't be
playing some ball. Yeah, I don't want hot bourbon.
I want room temperature with cold bourbon.
I like cold bourbon. I like ice in my bourbon. I love the taste of bourbon without ice. But I like the taste of cold bourbon. So I probably would be good with those whiskey rocks. Have you ever thought about getting those? I feel like you have. Do you have some?
We used to have some, but now we just. Our fridge makes all ice.
Yeah, but ice is still gonna melt into water. But I like a little bit of water.
I like water.
I like to let it.
You gotta get a little water.
See, when you go downtown for pinball, you have to pay for parking. That's another thing.
Parking.
You might have to pay for parking.
Or Uber. If you're
Yeah. If you're responsible and you know you're gonna drink a couple of drinks, like I just said, the only reason why I say a couple of drinks and didn't factor in the cost of parking or Uber is because Logan Arcade is close enough to bike ride.
You bike there drunk? Or
I would never get drunk. I would just probably get.
Hell yeah!
Hey! Stop revealing our secrets! No.
That's not lawful.
I don't ride my bike drunk.
Okay, internet.
But
you hear that?
It was like 3 drinks is a kind of a little bit too much to drive.
Yeah.
But
it depends on how much you weigh. It's true.
And how high your tolerance is.
And yeah.
Crashes bike riding home? Would still recommend. It is technically illegal to ride your bike drunk, but
yeah,
if you are safe about it.
And you're not hurting anyone but yourself, really.
if you have 4 bourbons at the bar, factor in an extra $10 for the Uber.
Yes.
So okay, if each bourbon is $10 because it's $8 plus your tip, just tip your waitresses and waiters, tip your staff, tip your servers. Do it until they're paid a good amount.
Are you listening to her?
Still. $10 a drink, $30 in booze, $10 in Uber, plus $10 in pinball.
Hand of the king, guys. Ball 1. Ball 1 with Stark.
Hi, Charlie.
Hand of the king.
You are now the hand of
You are now kicking our ass.
It is technically illegal to walk on the street wrong. You're right.
It is.
In Vegas, you can drink on the street. So.
Play TV, they actually, so they did a test run of the scooters, and the scooters are now gone, I believe.
Yeah.
Most of the scooters. They had like 3 or 4 companies that did the scooters. I hated those.
I never tried one, but I heard that they would do races. Like they would take the scooters to like an abandoned parking lot and like do
Why are
like
you going? Why are we not?
races.
That sounds kind of fun, actually, to do like a safe, in an enclosed environment scooter race.
Yeah.
So kind of fun.
It was.
But when you hear about people like taking a scooter on like Lakeshore Drive or something, you're like, oh no. Like, do you remember the story of the woman on the divvy bike
Yeah.
that got stuck on Lakeshore Drive because she like just got like it's like getting on the highway with a rental bike.
Technically,
There-
Lakeshore is
no.
like 45, level or 40.
Yeah, but it's still like a 5-lane
No one
road.
goes like 40. I have a lot to say about that speed limit on Lakeshore.
It's stupid. It's like it's almost it's a very, very convenient speed trap. They're like, hey, this road is supposed to be a thoroughfare, but it's gonna be stupid slow so that anybody that goes the normal speed, which everybody else is going, you might get a ticket. It should be at least 60 or 55. 55 will be
At
okay.
least 55, yeah.
It'll be okay. You got yelled at by your mom by walking home with friends with a Mike's Hard Lemonade in my hand. Uh-oh, no, you can't have open intox.
Yes. You can't do that.
Yes.
But in Vegas, you can.
Yes, places and New Orleans. You can have an
Yes.
open container in New Orleans. Basically, all the places that are a crazy party town, you can have an open intox. I think there are some places in Austin that you can have it as well.
Oh, really?
Because there are like certain streets in Austin that they close off, and then all the like
Should I advance my
just the
battle
people
for the
like
wall?
kind of just
Yes. I
yeah.
don't know.
Why not? That's hitting the castle shot, which is a drainer.
Ooh,
So
do you only have one left? Oh my god, like
I don't know.
oh, one! Baby.
well, let's see if she's gonna get. She's got it higher than 2.4. That's what she got it higher than.
She got
We'll burn cities to the ground.
Iron Throne.
Wait, are you Lannister this time?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I'm Stark. I played
You
Stark.
are playing
I
Stark?
played Stark with you
Yeah,
guys.
we're all playing Stark.
Oh yeah.
And look
Why
at her,
is she
she's-
doing so
she's doing
fucking
so
good
good.
as Stark?
She's on Targaryen right now.
inadequate.
She did everything except for this. Oh my god, she's good.
Oh, I got the thing lit. Okay.
She's got Targaryen lit.
No, I got the
Oh, she's got multi-ball ready. She got wall multi-ball ready.
I
Can you bring Targaryen into that multi-ball or no?
don't know. Can I? Should I?
I don't know if it'll still allow you to start the multi-ball once you're in the battle.
I'm just gonna take this.
Do it.
Let's take it. Take it.
She's killing it. This is ball 1.
Well, this is my first wall multi-ball on the.
This was really fun to watch someone get a DUI on a horse. Oh, Jesus. Kyle, you use hand sanitizer on your feet? Why?
That's I don't know if I
Are you using your feet for things that should be sanitized?
What are you doing? I
You can do
no,
whatever
actually,
you
maybe
want.
We don't really
do
want
whatever
to.
we want with your
It's fine.
feet. You are an adult. You can do what you want. Do you like to mix? You like to knead dough with your feet? There are people that will watch that on the internet.
Please don't say knead dough with your feet.
It's
I don't-
possible. I 100% guarantee somebody will pay somebody money to do that.
I don't want to. Hey, a DUI on a horse. Let's change the subject.
Alcohol and pinball.
I love.
Yes,
I would
that's
love
all we
to
are, Melons, is alcohol and
hang out
pinball.
on a horse sometime.
I love horses.
I do.
Maybe
I
I'll
love, like,
I love them.
I want to go horseback riding. There's very few places that you can be like, I think I'm going to go horseback riding today. Like, it's a little bit of a...
I just want to, like, hang out with them. Like, I don't need to ride them. I just want to,
like, feed them carrots.
feed them
and, like,
carrots, brush them. Yeah, just, like, you know, frolic. Maybe.
Did you ever watch Mr. Ed on Nick at Night?
I did. Yes.
I was a big horse girl, and I loved Mr. Ed.
Yeah.
I heard, okay, so I read recently, like, okay, so there's a rumor that, oh, you know, Mr. Ed was, like, cattle prodded in order to move his thing. That's not true.
I know what that was.
It first started with, they put a string under his lips and would move his lips a little bit. And then the horse was smart enough that the trainer would touch his hoof and he would move his lips like he was talking.
Wow.
And then it got to the point where the horse was smart enough where if the actors talked at him and then stopped talking, he would just go, oh, and like move his lips. Because he knew that when the actor stopped talking, he was supposed to start talking. Smart.
Horses are smart.
Smart horses.
Yeah, she's looking at it. I know.
Yeah, this is what happens when Jane's here, and it's great, and I love it. I love it. You can get a DUI on a bike, and on roller skates. Yes.
And on your feet. I don't know if it's called DUI, but it's
it might be more like more of an open intox kind of thing. Or instead of DUI, there's like another one. It's like DWI, driving while intoxicated.
Oh my god, I can't see the score because of little man. No one can see it. He's like, guess what?
That is right.
Existing under the influence, yes.
Is it my turn?
She had an extra ball.
Good.
But not, no.
Walking under the influence.
You gotta get your space, man.
You want me to help you? Give me a little man. He's like, you're doing too good.
Excuse you.
He's scared of,
What do you think you're doing?
Marty walking around.
Come here.
Oh, no, Marty's wrong. Oh, safe
He's
space.
trying to
Okay,
avoid
okay.
the-
Come here.
the
Come
murder
here.
witch.
Murder witch? That's what you call the other cat? That's awesome.
She is a murder witch.
So
Do you want a snack? Do you want a treat?
I'm scared.
So I hit my button at the while I was draining, thinking I'm in Targaryen, maybe this will give me that one of those houses because you can use it once a ball, right?
You mean the Stark?
Yeah, start.
Yeah.
I hadn't used the start button.
Right.
And as I was draining, I hit it, but I don't know if
That'll
it
give
gave
you a
me
dragon.
level 1 dragon.
Only if you were in the battle.
I
She was.
Then it probably gave you the first dragon.
I don't know if it
It did, says Chicago Hops.
Oh, okay.
We weren't paying
It gives
attention,
you,
but
it
Chicago
gives you the
Hops
first dragon.
knew, even though the cat was in
So
front of the thing,
technically,
so I don't
since
know how
this is
you know
fall
that.
1,
Yeah, I
you
agree.
can take the second dragon and you can take the third dragon and you will be guaranteed Iron Throne by the end of this.
Maybe you.
No, you gotta start your battle
Okay.
and you might beat the dragon, but if you don't and you drain, you hit that shit, your second dragon's done.
Now that we've said it, it's sure to occur.
Hi. Oh, hi, sweetie. I don't know, that's definitely something like.
If you
I
only get
definitely
social
feel
when you're drunk, yeah.
there are a lot of people that feel that way.
Absolutely.
That have to have.
Social anxiety is a real thing.
It's not necessary, and I know that there are some people that can't, you know, that for whatever reason shouldn't drink, and that's fine. It's not 100% necessary, but there are lots of people that use it for a social lubrication.
Yeah.
I definitely get very chatty.
Chattier.
Chattier. I was 100% sober during that pinball profile, guys, and I chatted a lot.
She did.
It was a lot.
It was cute. She said a lot of good shit, though. You have a lot of good shit to say.
I mean, I talked. I said a lot.
Pinball under the name.
Winter's come.
That happens all the time.
Ooh, winter's come.
Tell me how to play Winter's come.
I don't know.
We don't know. Does anyone know how to play Winter Has Come? Chicago Hops. Do you know? Alright, when I do this, can you hear it?
Bex, I can't wait to come to Austin. I want to come to Austin really bad.
Shoot shots, don't try.
Get the shots.
Cool, thanks. Cool.
That was close, though.
We are going to Austin.
Did you get a haircut?
He did! Look at how nice he looks!
That's good. Yeah.
Cut all his hair off. Are you looking for snacks? More snacks?
You're the first to reach this.
More snacks? So cute.
Boy.
Come here. Come here. Come here. You can't avoid me.
Let me be. Let me be.
Wait.
I want to hold him.
Just wait.
Let me hold him. Let me hold him. This is part of the stream where we torture the kitty.
No torture. He loves it. We are very nice to our cats.
Complete all flashing shots. It's in a timer. Your flippers will start to freeze if not done in time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Your
should.
flippers freeze? Fuck that shit. That also sounds really cool. Like on paper, that sounds cool. But that is also.
I never knew that. No one has ever gotten this far in this game in the entire world.
Hit that center shot.
True.
Do it.
Yep.
I'm like mesmerized. I'm sorry, chat.
She's doing
Winter freeze, man. I mean, that's like your opinion, man.
I don't think I've ever been to Austin. I went to. The only time I went to Texas was for the Pinball Texas Festival.
Oh,
The
so I was
Texas
supposed to
Pinball
hit it because I ran
Festival.
out of time? Okay, Alright.
Alright, that was it.
But
Oh, she's
I
got the
should've
new
hit
high score,
thing.
though.
I should have hit
She
the
does.
thing. And I should also just go for that, which I don't know why I'm being weird. What's weird about
On ball one.
Oh, so I
This is ball
wasted
two.
one of my balls. I should have hit the thing while I was in that dragon, and I could have killed the dragon, and I didn't kill the dragon.
Yeah.
Now I wasted one of my balls.
So that was ball one.
No, I know, but it was
That
two
was
balls, so
ball
I
one.
could
That
have
was
been
ball one.
guaranteed to get through it.
She's very good, you guys.
Unfortunately, I'm not. And
You are guaranteed to get through it because you are just that goddamn good.
No, not anymore.
Did you get your extra ball from the pops?
I don't think so.
Then get your extra ball through the pops. So it is possible, you guys, to get 2.9 billion points
In
in
one ball.
Stark. The worst, arguably the worst house you can choose. It's possible. Wow, I feel really inadequate right now.
I'm feeling very bad about myself as well.
Oh, thank God thank God she comes onto our stream and she hangs out with our
Making our
plebs.
stream look good.
She makes us look good.
Your grace. Yeah.
She's very wise, that one. Really?
No. I've done that before alone.
The thing is that she is really bad. I wanted to go all over the place! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's too loud.
I'm so sorry.
Even for me, think about our guests.
And I'm sorry, I forget that we're wearing microphones no matter
Yeah, what were you just talking about in there?
It was fine. I was talking about my dad saying, hit the buttons at the right time.
Nice.
As like pinball advice, because I did not hit the button at the right time to kill that dragon. That's what pinball is, right? Hitting the right buttons at the right time.
Vernicius, nice flipping. Good job. You are flipping those flops. Should I get another bourbon? For fuck's sake. Clearly, nothing that I do will make me play better pinball. So I might as well just have fun. Because I am fucking dying out there. I am dying. Dying. I'm dead. I am dead. I am now dead. I don't know if there's a place I think that has me.
Maybe I'll get a castle.
Is that enough?
Okay, that's
Gosh.
you guys are really good.
Brian's turn.
I wonder if the mic can hear me hiccup. Can you guys hear me hiccup?
We don't. Can you hear when we're in the kitchen? Because we're wearing.
Yeah, we can hear you in the kitchen.
Because I've been hiccuping. I was curious if they could hear me hiccup. As I pour another drink, I'm like. Bex, do you miss your Game of Thrones? I know you do.
No, we were only playing. This is the only Game of Thrones we've ever played at this premiere.
Hey, I've learned. Don't fuck around. Just kill the dragon. Right?
Did you do
Kill
it?
the dragon.
Yes.
She killed it.
Okay.
So now she has one more dragon to kill. But look at how close you are also to Castle Multi-Ball. You're close.
Oh, am I?
Yep.
You have one, or
a couple more shots.
You have to basically kill one and then get it through. So if you get a castle.
No! I tried to start my multiplier like a greedy girl.
Greedy girl.
Bex, I have been pretty much obsessed with this game since it's been in our house.
This is a really
You can't
fun
tell
game.
by how I'm playing, but I am very obsessed with this game, and I play it a lot.
Oh, easy to do a proxy? I don't know. This is like a free month.
Really?
You could spend a month with each house.
I kept asking Anna, like, do you want to keep... I was like, what do you want to play on Thursday? And she's like, Game of Thrones, unless you're sick of it. And I'm like, I'm not sick of it. Hot Thrones.
That doesn't sound... I don't know, it sounds weird to me. Hot Thrones?
Well, it's better than Game of Nudge? Game of Nudge?
Game of Nudge?
You're not playing the game of Nudge!
For some reason, Hot Thrones sounds weird. I don't know. What's wrong with me?
I mean, what even the fuck? I don't have... I did not like Greyjoy like I was supposed to. I really did not do this
But you have two going. You're fine. You're fine. House Nudge. Yes. Digging through the rubble, absolutely. Where we will make a.
Yeah, you can play like garbage for hours. You want to make the game and all the work for it.
Yep.
And because of the way the modes work, you don't have to like walk up and be like, okay, if I'm gonna play this, it's gonna be an hour before I have the game. You could just play one really awesome mode, like do everything right, and you know, you have a million points or a million points and you feel amazing. I like that about this game.
It's a good game.
I like it a lot.
I forgot that I like
I
it.
have heard that it's hard to beat. Premium especially, because there are studios so detailed.
But you tilt or you do not try.
That was both free.
It's you tilt or you die, right?
The Game of Thrones.
The Game of Thrones.
You win or you die.
No, but
win
House
or you
Nudge, you
die.
tilt or you die. No, you tilt, you die.
That's Gamer Man, welcome.
I don't know. I'm trying to go with it.
Yes, Gamer Man. Thanks for the follow.
We like the puns here. We worked them as hard as we can.
Yes. And feel free to drop a dad joke up in the chat for us. We love some dad jokes.
We do love a
or
dad
mom
joke.
jokes.
I don't know what a mom joke is.
It's a dad joke, but without a penis.
Yeah, the dad joke that a woman says.
I don't know, is it?
I don't know.
Sure!
Mom.
I just declared it so! I just declared that the thing, so.
It's lit.
We stepped in that one.
Oh no! I
Oh!
thought for sure she was gonna get away with that one.
She kind of, it went,
I know. Hey, I
had to
tried
try!
like 6 of those. She did save it. I thought for sure you.
I do wish there was a
Frustrating.
ear, what the fuck are they called?
Frustrate-
An ear, I keep saying earbud, not earbud. Ear, what's the thing you put in your ear when you want to hear things? I can't
Plug.
Earplug! Fuck! I kept saying earbud and ear. There are no ear plugs in the till bob, so it
yeah.
moves a lot. It moves a lot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she tilted. She should be waiting on that.
So Melon's away. A trick to so if you are unaware, The reason why a game tilts is because there is an actual mechanism in there. It's like a little metal thing with a bob on the bottom of it, and it swings, and there's like a little round metal piece. If the bob hits one of the sides of the metal pieces, it activates the electrical switch to say, hey, you're pushing the game too much. Some games have really tight tilt bobs because the tilt bob is screwed up higher so that it takes less movement to get that danger. Well, there's a kind of a
You're
fix.
missing a really good dad joke.
I'm using a dad joke, but I'm explaining what the earplug thing is. You can put an earplug in the hole of the tilt bob so it doesn't move. It'll still tilt the way that it normally does, but it won't continue to rock after the tilt. So that you have less movement on the bob. Okay, let me get caught up with a dad joke. Did you hear the World Health Organization determined canines aren't COVID-19 carriers and have been released from quarantine? Who let the dogs out? Who? That's perfect.
Yeah.
Mass gunman.
I told you you
Chef's
should stop
kiss.
that. You should stop that constant explanation about that.
Too much tilt bob innuendo. I mean, there's a lot of tilt bob innuendo.
Oh yeah, you were doing all the finger thing. Okay. Yep.
It's a hole, and then there's a hook like this, and then the bottom of my hand is the bob, and it goes like this, and it rocks like this. And that is why side-to-side motion will cause more movement than forward motion because of the way that the hook is. So when you nudge it forward rather than nudging it side to side, when you nudge it side to side, you will most likely get a tilt, more so than nudging it forward.
Melon's away. Tilting is bad in that when you tilt, your game stops, or your ball stops, and you don't get your bonus. It's definitely not cheating, though.
It's not cheating.
Part of the game.
The game is built to tilt if you push the game too hard. But the game is designed to be nudged. And the best players in the world know how to move the machine without causing a tilt. It's a whole new skill level of being able to move, to nudge the game, and to put pressure on the game so that you can save balls that would normally just go out. But depending on the game, your tilt will take your bonus. It basically kills your game, your flippers go dead, and your ball goes dead. Sometimes you tilt during something that's like, oh, you would have lost it anyway. There are some games that are more bonus heavy. So like if you're playing a game like, say, for instance, Addams Family or Twilight Zone, most of your points through your modes are going to come from your bonus. So if you tilt in one of those games... What was that?
That fell out of there way slower than I expected it to, and I had my third log lit.
Congratulations.
You got Star Champion.
Trying to
You got
finish
Star
that.
Champion, though. That's
Hey! Those are the first letters that we put up since the rental.
That feels.
There's some high fucking scores in this shit.
cool. It's not bad.
No, put in HT, nudge, and then JV.
HT.
Like hot nudge, JV. Just
or
make sure.
HTN and then JV.
Yeah.
HTN. I was wondering which one.
Yes, you cannot death save in tournaments.
No death saves in tournaments.
Okay, we need to update the score, too.
Yes.
I'll
Nice.
smile, but I'm dying.
Nice
inside.
game. I know, you were so
Thanks, I
close
hate
to
it.
get it. Things I hate it. It's fine. It's fine.
3 billion, what is it?
3
1 6
160
525
765 760.
Okay.
I learned something
3160
about Targaryen.
765 760. Yes. Jane has put a new high score over her other high score.
That's right. Jane just keeps beating her
So she
own
has
high
the
scores. But it's been about 3 hours.
it has been about 3
And
hours.
I think we
That's
might
fast.
have to
Ixnay on
we
the
might wanna
pinball plate. It is
stop.
12:15.
I'm pretty that's pretty late for me.
Holy shit, it's been late. But let's raid.
Let's raid.
Guess what? I feel like this
What are
stream
you
went. I was just gonna grab my phone so I can look. I feel like the stream went so fast. You guys, this has been super fun. We're gonna raid another pinball stream. see who's playing.
Let's see who's playing.
Don't Panic Flip is playing some Hot Wheels. That's
Ooh,
pretty
that's
fun.
Cool.
I like Don't Panic Flip.
Me too. Laser
Hot
Lowe's
Wheels
is
is
on
fun
it.
too.
Hot Wheels is super fun. Laser Lowe's is playing Starship Troopers. Holy shit, that's also a fun
Whoa.
game.
I've never played that
Wacky
one.
game. That little
Um,
mini flipper now?
it's a weird one. It's a Sega. So before Stern was Stern, there was Sega. Yeah, I think it's either Laser Lowe's, Starship Troopers, or some Don't Panic Flip with some Hot Wheels. What do you guys? Hot Wheels. Bex says Hot Wheels 2020.
Okay, let's do it.
We can go to Don't Panic Flip with some Hot Wheels.
All right.
Let's check that. So Hot Wheels is a newer game from American Pinball. If you are unfamiliar, if you're still sticking around from some non-pinball streams, Hot Wheels is a brand new game. It came out in 2020.
I did the wrong thing.
And it's super fun. It is by American Pinball, so it's a different pinball manufacturer than this. And you, as a pinball player, you can definitely feel the difference of the different manufacturers. Different games play differently. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much for the follows, for the raids,
we'll
for the
be back
subs.
on Sunday.
We
for
are
Hot
back on
Nut
Sundays.
Sunday.
What are we gonna play on Sunday? This game?
I want to play this game.
Okay, we might play this game.
We might play
Maybe we'll do like a pin golf on
Yeah,
on
let's
Sunday.
try to do pin golf.
We'll do a pin golf tournament on Sunday.
Yes, and we will win the Weird Eye
Weird Eye crown that will be finished by then. Thanks, guys. Good night. Appreciate it. We love you.
Rating now.
Rating now. They can still hear us. Because it is so weird. They can still hear us.
Our mics are still
Our
on.
mics are still on.
This is good. I'm sure there's.
Hi.
Message not sent. It's identical to the one you sent within the last 30 seconds. I didn't give it. Alright. Well. Oh, it's Midnight Madness.